as like Lost Caverns of Ixalan right now is done. They're not printing anymore, but they weren't going to print more collectors anyways. So getting a pink mana crypt, that thing's going to keep just going up over time. Ooh, someone picked up some packs. I appreciate that. Let's see who did that. Does it even tell me? It kind of tells me. Austin Roblin, you want those ripped here, or do you want them shipped? Looks like 2 Mystery Booster 2s and a Final Fantasy Collector. Want these open here or shipped for you today? Strixhaven, yeah, Strixhaven stuff. Absolutely rip them, sure. Let's. Oh nope, that's not the right one. Ah, they're next to each other. That's what I get. Nope, there it is. Bam, just like that. Collector booster, I got you. So well, let's let the collector cook a little bit. We'll start with the mystery boosters and see how we do. All right, imposing Vantasaur, Phyrexian Missionary, provoking Sorcerer, Dream Thrush, that's cool. Corpse Harvester, Swarm of Rats, not bad. Immolating Soul Eater, Boarding Party, Penumbra Worm, Golden Bear, Razorfin Hunter. We have Prosh Sky Raider of Kerr, got the Dragon 25 with a list, Unnatural Selection, and ooh, you got the Dragon Spirit, the Ogakachi, Vengeful Kami. That was a pretty good pack right there. I like that one. Very nice. Next one. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in the common uncommon section, just as much as you can hit some banger rares. Reconnaissance actually is a pretty good one. Knight of the Holy Nimbus, Spiketail Drake, Complicate, Blood Throne Vampire, Diagraph Ghoul, Sure Strike, Firebelly Changeling, Silverglade Elemental, Symbiosis, Tainted Woods, that's a nice card, with a part the Water Veil, followed by a Wish in that whiteout, and a City of Brass. Let's go. That's a nice little pickup in that Mystery Booster 2 design. I like it. Hitting well. Very nice indeed. Hey, it fixed your name. Good job. You figured it out, Lauren. Very nice indeed. All right. City of Brass is a very nice card. For sure. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we can find to start us off out of the gate. I've really enjoyed opening these. They're a lot of fun. We got a hero. Start us off. Thunder Magic. Bard's Bow. Syncopate. Gaius Van Belsar. Battle Menu. Torgal. We got the Prompto Argentum Borderless. Ooh, Fang. Fearless Icy. What does she turn into? Oh, the bottom half. That's right. The bottom half of, I forget the top half's name. We got Forest. Starting off with the Wandering Minstrel. That's a nice one. Hey, another Wandering Minstrel. That's kind of crazy to do back to back. We've got Raban, Bull of Aliamigo, Observed Stasis. Ooh, Wild Rose Rebellion. That is the foil version of the counterspell. That's very nice. I like that one. And you got a Kuja Genome Sorcerer in your final spot there. Very nice. Turns into Trance Kuja Fate Defied. Congrats on that. Pretty nice takes on that one. Austin, thank you so much for going in. I appreciate it. Austin, do you have a color of dice that you like? Color of polyhedral dice. Very nice, very nice. Blue-green? Blue or green? Of course, yeah. I think today, for every like shipment I send out, we can do a set of dice. Just be able to pack some extra in there for you. But yeah. Let's see what I got in blue. Ooh, I got a blue and white coming your way. Austin, thank you so much for going in. Dice always say thank you for being here, being part of this community as we started up. And just hanging out with us. I appreciate it. And congratulations. I think I do agree with you on those minstrels. There's been a lot of interest in them so far. Dice for the win. Hey, I love dice, chat. I love dice. Always very nice. But yeah, I think we'll do that for any orders today. Or I guess each shipment is probably the best way to put it. We'll get a set of dice. Nice little set of polyhedrals is always fun. But thank you so much for going in on that. And enjoy. Let's see. So I think I got YouTube up and running, which is good. We're live on TikTok, which is great. You're new again here. True. True. You are correct. I'm trying to figure out what all these notifications are. Campaigns? Am I in a campaign of? Okay. I don't know. I'm getting like notifications and stuff. Who knows? But yeah, chat. Obviously, I have pinned up their Final Fantasy, but if you're over Final Fantasy at this point, seen too much of it, I have a little bit of everything. Tons of Magic, 50 something different types of packs in there. Anywhere from like, I don't know, Kaladesh is in there, Mystery Booster 2, a little bit of everything, as well as some Pokemon. Oh, I will always rip those, though I can tell you I am not an expert in Pokemon, so if we hit something awesome, I'm going to look at you like, yeah, it is shiny, I agree. I just happen to have some leftover of it from when I was selling at a showcase at one point. But yeah, a little bit of everything in there. Happy to rip, happy to ship too. And yeah, I do believe, forgive me if I can't, because I can't see it. I believe if you go over $30, you will get free shipping. I see that from April, picking up a handful of packs. Let me just get that loaded here. How do I get that loaded? Sorry. New to the where to find things button. How do I get it? How? I'll have it in one moment. I appreciate it. Looks like I click it here. I'm learning how to do this stuff. Hi, April. Thank you so much. Just trying to learn my way through all the buttons. Okay, so I found it there. I think this is the right one. So you had a Tarkir Dragonstorm Collector. I grab them from up here because I got some loose ones. You had a Final Fantasy Collector, and you had a Mystery Booster 2. April, do you want these opened on screen, or would you like them shipped? I will ask everyone that, just because. Welcome to making sure I do this right. Opened on screen. Will do. Let's go this order right here. Let's see how we do. Starting off with the Mystery Booster 2. Let the others cook a little bit. Rafine's Informant. Cloud Goat Ranger. Voyager Drake. Ooh, that's Storm Crow from original Portal in the list. Attempted Murder. Unspeakable Symbol. Ancient Hydra. That thing looks cool. I haven't seen that one before. Flame Elemental. Briar Patch. Recross the Paths. Guildless Commons is a great card. Usually a couple dollar reduce. Bishop of Wings is another nice card. Sukata Tribe Elder. Followed by that counter spell in the Future Sight design. I definitely like that. And a Bolt Fire. Very nice indeed. That counter spell is a pretty cool design compared to the others. I definitely like Mystery Booster 2's Future Sight design they did. I thought that was a good choice on their part. All right. We've got Tarkir Dragonstorm this time. Man, so many dragons in this set. I've really enjoyed it. It was nice to have a core set, as it felt like a real set, like a block set. Starting off with a Soldier. We've got a Dispelling Exhale, Tranquil Cove, Heritage Reclamation, Tamir Tawnyback, Coven Pack Beast, Rite of Renewal, Mammoth Below, Twin Maw Stormbrood in that showcase art, Encroaching Dragonstorm in the showcase. Oh, you got the eyeball. So nice. Not foil, but who cares? It's still such a cool design. Frostcliff Siege, Infantry Shield, a little of the commander action. Zergo, Thunder's Decree, Kotis, Fangkeeper, and an Ambling Storm Show. Got 3 blackouts coming through to the end. Very nice indeed. Plus, I mean, I can't go wrong with the eyes, right? They're just so cool. Congrats on those. Very nice. Last but not least, Final Fantasy. Let's see it. Let's see how we do. Hero in foil. Gale Cat. Iron Giant. Call the Mountain Chocobo. That's cool. Random Encounter. That cat actually looks like that cat. Rufus Shinra. Side quest card collection. Gratia. Ooh, got the Torgal borderless foil. That's nice. Swamp. We got Jekt, Reluctant Guardian in foil. Sin, Spira's Punishment in that borderless art. Ooh, Conformer Shuriken with Yuffie in the background. Summon Bahamut. That looks so cool. I really enjoy that one. We got Darkness of Eternity, the Dark Ritual in foil. Congrats on that. That is gorgeous. It's got a little bit of value to it as well. Final Surge foil Noctis, Prince of Lucas. Congrats. That's a big one to hit. I've had a lot of people ask about Noctis. Congrats on that. That's awesome. Nice cards in that Final Fantasy pack. I like it. He's so cool. And that Surge foil. April, thank you so much for going in. I appreciate it. Do you have a color of dice you like? Yeah, the Dark Ritual is awesome. It was cool to see it brought back in here. That was nice to see. Counterspell, Bishop of Wings, Dark Ritual, which is Darkness of Eternity, Noctis and Surge, that island, and a Bahamut. Always nice. Red or purple? Let's see what I got. I'm sure I do. Yeah. I think that's purple. Yeah, that's purple. I got you. Purple and white coming your way. Nice set of polyhedrals. April, thank you so much for going in. Nice way to say thank you for being here, being part of this community, and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. I'm relatively new to TikTok, but I've been on Whatnot for a long time. And so I'm trying to learn this, build up a following, a group of you over here, just to have some fun, rip some packs. The first thing I wanted to do when I started streaming Magic in general was rip packs. So we get to do that. I appreciate that. All right, Slick Ricky, picking that up. Figure out how many that was. This is using 2 Final Fantasy collectors. We got that coming for you. Let me grab them. They are hiding up here. I've got a bunch of loose ones before we rip all that apart. Slick Ricky, do you want them ripped on screen or would you like them shipped? You let me know. Always happy to do it either way. Let's see. 2. I also want to make sure that I don't miss anyone if they bought, I don't know, got delayed. Or I don't know how. I've bought before, so it's one of those that I just want to make sure they can see their rips. But Slick, let me know if you would like them live or shipped. Rip them. Let's do it. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can find in these sexy Final Fantasy packs. That's for sure. Right? Over. We got a hero in foil with the bunny ears. Crazy to have bunny ears with a giant axe. Magic Pot. Merchant. Got the Nation of Scholars. Zach Fair. That's cool. I didn't even see him yet. That's a nice card. I like that. I need to actually find one of him. Clash of Icons. The Emperor of Palmacia. Omega Heartless Evolution Extended. Ooh, Vanille. Cheerful Icy. She's the top half that we talked about earlier. So Ragnarok. She's the top half for it. Waste. That's always fun to get. I love full art. Waste is nice. Joshua Phoenix Dominant is a great card. I used this in my pre-release. So much fun. The Phoenix on the back. Just so pretty. So pretty. That's a nice one. We got Bannon, the Returner's Leader in Extended. Sid, Free Flyer Pirate. That's always cool. Sphere Grid. I haven't even seen that either. Damn, that looks so cool. It's like the stat grid. Newfound Adventure, the Farseek. That's a nice one. And the Lindblom Industrial Regency with, what's his name over there? Very nice indeed. Congrats on those. We'll sit out here. We'll put Joshua with them. Very nice. I like the name One More Rip that joined. I appreciate that. I agree. Let's keep ripping. Let's get that next one going for you. Slick. Let's see what we get. Good luck on this one. We got Hero, Scorpion Sentinel, Far Plane Gateway, Sephiroth's Intervention, the Crystal's Chosen, Garnet, Crystal Fragments. What's the back on Crystal? Oh, Summon Alexander. That's right. That's so cool. Barrett Wallace, nice, in an extended art. Summon Primal Garuda, Mountain. We got Golbez, Crystal Collector. Kate Sith, Fortune Teller, and extended, nice. Don't see it all that often. Ooh, Hope Estheim in that borderless art. Vincent Valentine extended. I love that art. It's so good. Promise fulfilled. And the Water Crystal borderless foil. By the way, these are going up. If you guys have these, hold on to them, or when they go up, sell them, because everyone's really liking a lot of the mechanics behind it. So that's pretty cool. Congrats on those. Very nice. You got a Vincent and the Water Crystal, which Vincent's awesome. That was one of my first borderless foils I got was Vincent, and or Surge foils. I was so excited. I was like one chase off. Don't have to do it. Congrats on all those. Slick, thank you so much for going in on it. I appreciate it. Slick, let's see how to put it. Do you have a color of dice you would like? Color of dice. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, right? Red? Yeah, of course. Let's see what I got in red. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I made a mess earlier. Let's make a new mess. Red. Oh, I actually got a deep red, like a red-black combo, a little swirl coming your way. Slick Ricky, thank you so much for going in. Dice Way say thank you for being here, being part of this community, and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Edgar Mendez. Hi, Edgar. How's it going? All sorts of fun stuff that we're ripping today, having fun. These are the primary ones I'm mostly interested personally in, but I have over 50 different types of packs in Magic the Gathering on there. I have a little bit of Pokemon too, if that's what you're interested in. I can tell you we can rip it. I don't know what's good or not, but I have some, and it's fun that way. So you're more than welcome to. I enjoy ripping packs, having a lot of fun. So if this is something that interests you, feel free to jump in, see if we can play you something good. But yeah, I am a primary streaming was done on Whatnot for a long time, and I'm looking to branch out and have some fun here with all of you. So we've been hitting pretty well. I did have I pulled a heuristic study for myself, so that was really cool. The whatever that version. Then we have the neon green traveling chocobo, just showing you some crazy stuff we pulled. Plus this Terra. This Terra is surprisingly expensive. Magical Adept in that borderless foil, which turns into Esper Terra. So it's really cool that way. Otherwise, loaded everything into the bin. I think it's all there. The one thing I'm missing is I still need to do the. I have a bunch of the Clue box toppers, which are all Shocklands. I just have to build it. Keep putting it off. Not really putting it off. I just haven't done it. But yeah, I do believe free shipping is on after $30, but I don't know. I have trouble seeing everything because I'm new to this and I'm still trying to figure out all the different buttons. Okay, good. So it does give me the name. And the nice thing we're doing, the Flip Kafka, very nice. I've had a lot of people chat about Kafka quite a bit. We did manage to hit one of the foil ones a couple days ago for someone, so that was very good. But yeah, I don't know, a little bit of fun. Let's see, what else do we got? What else have we pulled? A little bit of crazy stuff. We had a single sale over on Whatnot earlier today, and moved a lot of my other stuff, which was very good. Yeah, if anyone is interested, I have Final Fantasy pinned up there, but you're more than welcome to hit anything else on there. I have a giant shelf off to the side full of all the different packs, and I'd be happy to read it. No, I didn't. I sat in line for 3 hours and never got in. So I'm sad. I did not get it. Uh, that was a tough one. Apparently, what happened to some people was that if you showed up early, I was 30 minutes early, and I went into the cart and it added me into the waiting room, right? I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to do the waiting room and I will get in line randomly like they say you'll do. And apparently, if you were in the waiting room, you were bypassed by people that were joining after the sale started. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. They did it wrong. And so that was a rough one. So yeah. But it's I don't understand. Yeah, that was what a lot of people were saying on the internet. Like Invader got in there, bought all his, no problem. He said he got there right as it started, a couple minutes late when it started. Um and so it was just I was like, okay, that's not fair. But yeah, who knows? Team up next time? Yeah. I also heard from others that you got in and got your stuff. Gosh darn it. See, the thing is, if I would have gotten in earlier, I probably would have bought like 5 grand worth of stuff because I wanted all the bundles and all that stuff, and I like to be able to hook you guys up with stuff. So yeah. Apparently also I was hearing that it was people on their computer that were getting blocked out, not phone. And I was like, I don't know what happened. It's sad. So I'll pick it up. I'm not too worried about it. It's just crazy to me. That's all. But yeah, if anyone is interested, I'll rip or ship packs. All sorts of good stuff in there. Yeah, partner up. I was disappointed that I part of me is disappointed. Well, let's put it. Let's look at it two ways. The wanting the product part of me, which wanted it for my collection, was disappointed that they had a maximum of 5. The want to supply my community with these without charging too much, like the scalpers are going to do, was happy that they made it 5. So I don't know. Yeah, yeah. No, I have someone's helping me out. So I'm gonna have a non-foil set, which is all I need. I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah. But so Secret Lair, who knows? I don't like their process, but I'm not gonna win on that one. They're not changing, for my opinion. That's for sure. Yeah, it's dumb. So it's being scalped, like holy heck, scalped. Yeah, I expect that though, right? This is the biggest one. It has some crazy cards in it. It's the largest valuation of individual cards that they've seen. Not surprising in the least. Lots of good cards. Believe me, I wholeheartedly understand that I could have bought them and flipped it to the community for significantly less than the rest of the scalpers are doing and still made a buck or two, even two. $2 are nice. But yeah, we're live over on TikTok. I also have my YouTube live as well. No, I need an easier way to figure out how to share stuff all the time. But any which way, if you come find me on TikTok, Iceman1347, you're more than welcome to jump into the bin, the shop, the whatever, and pick up some packs. I believe right here is some Final Fantasy packs, collectors. There's play packs if you'd like to do that too, as well as everything else I have in stock is listed there. The quantities are just kind of placeholders for a lot of these cases. I have more than what's listed, not for Pokemon, but for everything else. So you're more than welcome to pick up some stuff. Build a bundle in the cart. Hey, that's a nice thing over here. TikTok's got a cart. Other platforms do not, and it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, more than happy to rip, ship, see all your fancy cards, all that fun stuff. Um, I did open only one pack later in the day uh, because I wanted. Um, I had a Matoya, which I hadn't even seen him yet. I had a Xenos. I've got the Carpet of Flowers, which is kind of cool, but it's non-foil. Ultima, Origin of Oblivion, so it's different. It's not the one I really care about, but it's a nice one. Lease, Shadow, Cipher, and then those were looked for earlier. Xenos was on your list. This guy, yeah, I got it. There you go. Put it on the stack. I apologize. I ran out of time to be able to dig up your list. I will try and do that this evening, so I can have that for you tomorrow. If not, he's now over on your stack. Yeah, I got to put your bundle together and get you a number. But yeah, just looking through all the buttons that are here. Interesting. I think that's laid out new as well. Changing it up? What do you mean? Who's changing what up? I'm selling on TikTok right now. I did whatnot earlier today. Make that. Ooh, there's dark mode over there. That's cool. I like that. I'm not a TikTok guy. Totally am. I'm a TikTok guy. We ripped some stuff earlier. We actually pulled well. I like it. Been ripping already. Yeah, all this stuff. I'm not. So I am like 80% done with the re-up fixes for. I didn't put descriptions and everything when I was building them, when taking pictures and all that stuff. So I need to go back and still do that. That's my remaining task. Um, yeah, $80 for one pack. It's crazy. I know. Totally get it. Absolutely crazy. This set is bonkers right now. You're always more than welcome to pick the other ones. The other ones are a lot cheaper, but for some reason Final Fantasy is nuts. Yeah, that's normal. I know, it's crazy. I totally agree with you on that it's too high, but it cost me an arm and a leg to get the stuff, and I haven't checked. Let's see. Actually, has it? I have been seeing more and more people listing their collector boxes on TCG recently. The display. Oh, the boxes have actually dropped into the 770s right now. That's good to see. I don't think they'll stay. I think you'll start to see them rush out again, but we'll see. You've got a collector box, Kevs. So the general environment that I've heard, the people that talk a lot on the internet, just as much as I do, have said that they expect those to go up, and depending on what you bought it for, as much as 2 to 3 times what you bought it for. I can't predict the future, but it sounds kind of like that. Um, so it might be worth locking it in a safe somewhere and waiting 6, 12, 18 months and seeing where it ends up. Because look what Lord of the Rings did, right? We had a discussion, 600 local. Yeah. I mean, I could easily see you double to triple that within about 6 months. I've already seen from 2 months ago when you could have pre-ordered, there's already been a 28% increase in the value. So I could easily see that jumping quite a bit. So I have a problem. I like to open packs a little bit too much. And so my problem is I need it, if I'm gonna do it, I need to give it to my wife to hide it because there's no way in hell I'm gonna let random packs sit in this house without getting that itch, wanting to go over there and be like, oh my god. Yeah, that one guy. Exactly. It's a crazy one. I don't know what Ollie's talking about a job. I don't know. No idea. Who knows? But anyways, crazy, crazy environment. anyone's interested and wants to see some Ripped live, more than welcome to. Anything I got down there. No, you can't do wheel games here. Well, you're not supposed to do wheel games. If you say it's not gambling, it's just for fun, you might be able to do it, but there's no functionality for it, and I'm not risking. TikTok really is built on the buy the product that's viewed and get the product that's said. So I'm not going to risk that. Yeah, rules are very clear. They keep expanding, and I think it's because it's relatively new for them. They keep expanding their rules quite a bit, and so it doesn't surprise me that they want to be a live seller of product. They don't want to be a live seller of games. I do think I'm allowed to do like mystery packs, but I'm not going to do anything crazy out there, or stuff like that. Typically, they want to say that everything needs to be sealed. So it's just a matter of figuring out how to make everything sealed, is what the terms of service say. So it's fun. But if anyone's interested, we're live on TikTok selling packs, all sorts of different packs. Yeah, we got Final Fantasy, but we also have a little bit of everything else. You're more than welcome to browse the shop, take a look, see if there's anything there that you'd like to rip or ship. I'm going to be on only for a little while today, but definitely working towards building up this platform and hanging out with all of you on a regular basis, get an idea of what we've got going on. I love ripping packs. That was my first like business tenant of coming in here and doing this stuff. Having fun with packs, ripping them, and all that crazy stuff. I think Lauren said that Vincent went up. That's good to see. I like it. I think Vincent's great. We have seen appreciation value of Final Fantasy this week. This week is the in between pre release and release week. Typically, you see a lot of cards slipping in value during this week, but we've actually seen cards going up, which is kind of cool for once. A lot of times, people will see just gets gutted this week when more and more product gets added to the wonderful PCGs out there. Yeah. If it was foil, it would have been big, but it's not foil. That's no fun. Falsi's Paradise. It looks cool though. It's so I have the other one. Foil as well would have been worth a little more as well. Cares. Okay. And nope. Okay. So I was just checking some of the recent scans. Am I just ripping? No, these were stuff I ripped earlier. I ripped a pack after the show because I was a little jealous of some of the pulls. So I ripped one. It's a bad habit. I know. I can't help it. Though I didn't pull that great this time. I found some more stuff I needed though. Like, so this is my keep stack. My keep stack right now. I found an Ultima Magic, a Wrecking Ball extended foil. I decided to keep one of those, and then we have the art cards that I'm still holding on to. I pulled the Kane out. He's not that expensive, so I decided to hold on to him. And I like the Joshua Phoenix, but I stayed away from the foils because that Phoenix is freaking gorgeous. That's just a good looking Phoenix. I've got two Midgars now, one of each, so that's good. I wanted to work towards that. She's pretty, so we went with pretty. I don't remember. She's 10, so I don't remember. I don't even know if I played 10, to be honest. Uh, so that was one. I did get the Conformer Shuriken, so I added that because it's Yuffie, Bahamut, which is normally that's the Dion right on the backside, but this Bahamut is the whole reason. I have a dragon card collection, so I like to collect the dragons. Genova and Borderless is great. Bahamut's awesome. Cerberus is just a cool looking one. Materia looks so good and extended. Knights of the Round. I want this in borderless and this in foil, the regular one in foil. Clown. Is Final Fantasy worth getting into Magic for? That's an interesting question. So, Knights of Bahamut. Yeah. So Final Fantasy as a collectible, if you want to treat don't get into Magic, it's expensive. It is. If you want to treat this like a collectible, like Pokemon is, think about what Pokemon is doing, and you want to get a Aerith foil, it might be interesting to get into. I will tell you that this stuff is expensive. It is very expensive. It is an expensive hobby. If you want to play the game, if you want to be involved and play, and you've got a local game store or friends that play, uh, I wouldn't get into Magic for Final Fantasy to play Magic, right? So this is a very expensive set to decide to want to play Magic. Probably the right way to put that. Zen way, scaring people off from playing Magic altogether. So it's really along those lines, right? So I play Magic because I enjoy playing the game. I love Final Fantasy, so I'm excited for the combination of the set, right? I'm a collector of Magic because I find their art to be my art style. And so if any of that strikes a chord to you in each different facet, then it might be for you. Otherwise, you can just as easily find Final Fantasy art out there in the world and not have to battle the prices for this. Yeah, Arena is a good start. Arena is a good place. That's the online version of Magic. It's a great place to learn specifically, and then get to understand formats and all of that. If you're trying to play Magic, there are a lot of people getting into Final Fantasy just to get the cards, just to get the Final Fantasy art style of stuff. It's like buying a Charizard. Then I had the Ultima. I still want this in foil. We talked about Aerith, but I have the other Aerith. I think there's a third Aerith, right? I want the other one. I still need the Tifa in yellow. And I've got her martial artist. Masamune, always nice. And then that other... Oddly enough, I like that Masamune more than I like this one, but it's still a cool Masamune. You can play SpongeBob riding a horse against Deadpool, right? Yeah. Vanilli, Cheerful Icy. I got the dragon, so I've got the first brood. Yuffie, of course. I don't like the bonus sheet Yuffie. It's the old school art of her, so it's just not my thing. Jill, of course. Barrett. We got a Cloud and Extended. I did go down from a foil to do Extended, so that's just my thing. And I also have him in the art card, or the borderless. Cloud Limit Break. We got a Sephiroth Fabled Soldier and Extended. Vincent and my... Oh, it's not Surge. That's right. It's just regular foil. I don't care. It's fine. Vincent as well. It's such a gorgeous card. Secret Rendezvous with Aerith. I want to get the Tifa one as well. Oh, I have it in the other one. Yuffie Red. No, not yet. Subbing GF Ifrit. Livestream Blessing. I was glad to get that. An Extended Dragoon Angelo. And then I really like this Xenos in the dragon on the back. So these are some of the cards you could get. This is my keeper stack, I guess. But yeah, or I'll double check on the Yuffie in red. So then I do have a large stack. This is all the not crazy valuable stuff. So it's a little bit of everything. Where's Yuffie? Yuffie will be back here. This one, you mean? Yeah, that in the extended non-foil. You want that? I'll set it aside for you. Yeah, okay, got you. So yeah, lots of good stuff in here. Very pretty art. Very expensive, and that's okay. Thus is life. But you're more than welcome to have some stuff ripped for you or shipped from the bin. Play packs are available. You can get a large portion of everything out of play packs. You don't have to do the collector. The collector gets you a lot of the crazy shinies. You can't get either of these from a play pack. These are just examples of the biggest stuff I've hit. This is crazy expensive. This one's actually quite high for what I didn't expect to be as high as it is. New fresh box. Yeah. I've got a whole stack of stuff that I just opened all the boxes. I have here. We'll even show it off. I have a giant shelf of all of my packs, and so it's like I just loaded these up for you. So yeah, fresh boxes, ready to go. Good stuff. I just have stacks on stacks of stuff. But yeah, everything came in yesterday and today. Yeah, no, the last today's Wednesday, right? Last 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I had a large amount of supply landed. So I had 3 cases of play show up today because play's been running really hot on value. So I wanted to buy them before they went up too much. So I've got that now sitting behind me. Who knows? Maybe mistakes are made. I don't know. But yeah. But yeah, plays are fun to open. I agree. I had fun. I did 2 play boxes, 2 collector boxes, and then a handful of extra packs along the way. And I think I did pretty well. I mean, I have a traveling chocobo green, so I guess that would do it. Yeah, I do think it's going to be so. There are 2 rumors out there right now, and it's really tough to know which rumor is right, right? So, one rumor says that the next round of play packs will not be produced until fourth quarter, like November timeline. Another rumor out there says, oh no, there's packs that'll be ready in July. Just check with your distributor. And the distributors are like, we have no knowledge of any packs coming. So it's like, who knows who's right, right? It's just kind of a crapshoot in that side of things. But we'll see. Um, I would hope that they would get more supply out. But I do know that round 2 pre-order of packs was at the cost of other stuff that's out of print, like or not available, like Foundations and Bloomborough and OTJ and all that stuff. And so, because of that, they're now behind on all of those. So it makes me think that they're going to get those reprinted before they do another round of Final Fantasy. But I don't have an ear at Wizards of the Coast. Kind of wish I knew some people over there, but I don't. Yeah, chat. If you're interested, you're more than welcome. Pick up anything in the bin. All sorts of good different packs, different stuff. You want some old stuff, some new stuff, collectors, draft set play. Jump starts in there. We've even got those Aether Drift box toppers if you're interested in those. A little bit of everything. Oh, Zenway, I hope you like bundle boxes. Hope you like bundle boxes. I sent you some extra bundle boxes today and yesterday because they're filling up my basement and I don't want to throw them out. How do I afford all this? Man, that's a great question. I'm not quite sure. Luckily, I've been able to sell some of it, so that's been helping to pay the debt that I took. I had a significant sum of money invested in all of this because I believe in this product as a interest for everyone. So, yeah, it's this is little compared to what came in. But yeah, I wanted to show off some stuff, so it's like it's just putting that up there to get you interested in potentially uh, getting into those products that are there. The shop has tons of other stuff. I mean, there's Kaladesh in there. It's expensive, but you could risk it to try and get a what's it called? A masterpiece. There it is. Brain is a little slow today. Um, yeah, some Battle for Zendikar as well. You could get yourself an expedition in foil. That would be cool. Um, Pokemon. No que paso. No hablo español. English in this chat, please, Sophie, if you could. But yeah, if anyone's interested, all sorts of crazy stuff out there. If you want to build a whole giant bundle of stuff, I will be happy to rip it for you. I do know this account. I know I set it up to be free shipping over $30. Fingers crossed. Uh, so if that I believe is what's in there. I don't know what billboard is. What is that? Oh, put something on here. What's that? Oh, it says click. Go there. I don't know. I don't need a billboard. Images? No image. Who knows? I'm trying all these buttons. Mm. Who gonna try a collector? See what we can do. All right, we'll take a look at it. Tick. Uh, do you want it ripped or shipped for you? I assume you want it ripped. Rip it for you on screen. Rip it. Let's see what we can do for you. Here we go. Come on, you can do it. There we got a hero with some stabbies. Let's make sure. There we go. All right, you're not alone. Resentful Revelation. Blitzball shot. Summon Anima looks good. Cactuar, always nice. Capital City. Quittus Trep. Summon GFA for an in borderless foil. That's nice. Forest. We got From Father to Son. Ooh, Strago and Realm. That's a pretty one. Squall CD Mercenary is a nice one to find. We got Kane, Traitorous Dragoon, Golbez, Clad in Darkness, the Sir Conrad the Grim, and we finish with Arden the Usurper in the special art. That's the borderless foil. That's a different art. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that. I think that's his alt art. Very nice. Congrats to that, Tick. That's pretty cool. Is it a hit? Yeah. Very nice. I like that. I'm going to do a little bit of a check on it to see. It'll do it. There it goes. Very nice. Very nice. It's up there. Congrats on that, Tick. I have another question for you, Tick. What color dice would you like to have? Today we're doing a little bit of, with each shipment, a set of dice. Blue? Yeah, 1 second. It's the alt art of Arden. It's not a crazy hit, but it's a pretty good one. Show the options for dice. It's a giant bucket, so if you just give me a color, so it's that one. He's just an alt art of it. It's pretty cool. Tick. One in blue. We got a blue and gold. Oh, nope. We don't have a blue and gold. That's not blue. I can see down there. There it is. Blue and gold. Yeah, it is. Blue and gold coming your way. Tick. Congrats on that. Thank you very much for going in. Nice way to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. You want to run another one? Sure. You're more than welcome to. We're going to do a set of dice for each shipment that goes out, just as a little thank you for everyone trying out my my TikToks. There it is, popping in there. All right, let's see how this one goes. Hero, Black Mage's Rod. That's cool. Gohan, Town of Ruin, Ice Flan, Prompto Argentum, Delivery Moogle, Gladius Amicida. You got the Borderless Whiteheart. That's nice. Ooh, Omega Heartless Evolution, Borderless Foil with the Forest. Summon Brynhilder. Very nice. Umaro Raging Yeti. I haven't even seen that yet. That looks so good. Squall CD Mercenary in that portrait art. I like that. We got Kefka Court Mage. This one's a biggie. That's a nice one to find. We got Fiorin Swordmaster Shram Senior Edificer in foil. That's also a nice one. And we finish with a Joshua Phoenix Dominant in borderless foil. What a pack. Holy cow. That was a solid pack of stuff right there. Damn, dude. All right, that looks so cool. The Furion Swordmaster with a nice portrait foil. That was a great pack. We moved one of these earlier today, and it went for a pretty good amount. So I know this one's kind of, everyone's chasing him. It's the Flippy Kefka that turns into the Ruler of Rune. So very nice indeed. Yeah, that was a great pack. Very nice indeed. Congrats on that. Coming your way. Rainer coming in here as well. Gonna give one a try. See what we can do with it. Rainer, I assume you want to rip it, or would you like it shipped? You bought one, yeah. Good stuff. This one's yours. Would you like it ripped or shipped? Rip it. Let's do it. Awesome. Good luck. Hero in foil. Baron, Airship Kingdom, Fate of Suncrist, Instant Ramen, Snowvillers, Lionheart. Ooh, I haven't seen that one yet. That sword looks great. Side quest, Raise a Chocobo, Torgal, Secret Rendezvous with Aerith. Very nice. Plains. We got the Darkness Crystal. These are on their way up, by the way, chat. If you don't know it, there's a lot of interest in them right now. Firion, Wild Rose, Warrior in the Borderless. Ooh, Minwu, White Mage. We got Coin of Fate, Van, Aspiring Sky Pirates, the Captain Lannery Storm, and a Vincent Valentine, Borderless Foil. Let's go. Congrats on that. That's so pretty. Vincent's so great. I love that. He turns into Galleon Beast in the back as well. Just a very nice looking card. Vincent's one of my favorite characters from 7. So very fun to pull him. Rainer, thank you so much for going in. Congrats on those. Do you have a color of dice you would like? Just a nice set of polyhedros. Favorite color, least favorite color, whatever you're feeling. Could be the color of the floor. Maybe the walls. Go Rainer VII. If you'd like to have a set of dice, let me know. Pick for you. Ooh. What have we got in here that could be a good pick for you? I like this one. No one would really ask for this one, but I think it's really cool. We've got, it's like a marble, like the way it marbles nicely. We got a blue and white coming your way. Rainer, thank you so much for going in. Dice Away, say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. Trying to build up everyone hanging out with me, all that fun stuff. I love the rip packs. This is a new platform for me. I've been streaming on Whatnot for a year and a half now. So just trying to learn as we go. But yeah, anyone interested, we got tons of different stuff in the bin, the shop, whatever it's called here. And more than happy to rip or ship for you today. Can I make modifications? Oh. I don't think I can. Any which way, I don't think anyone's going to wipe it. Yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns, you're more than welcome to ask. I'd love it if you guys would follow me. Come hang out with me. We're going to be doing this quite regularly. I don't have a solid schedule yet. We're getting closer to it, but definitely going to be doing this. Yeah, right? Last one for Tick? Sure, let's do it. Let's see what we can do. Right there. Let's see how we can do for Tick. Quatrub Foray, Crossroads Village, Warrior's Sword, Overkill, Magitech Armor, Judge Magister, Gabarinth. Ooh, Zidane in the extended. That's fun. Summon Shiva in foil. Very nice. Swamp. We got Bartz and Boko. Foil. Blue Mage's Cane and extended. The Fire Crystal Borderless. That's a nice one. This one keeps going up. Yuna, Grand Summoner in that Borderless art. That's a nice one. Congrats on that. Followed by a Noctis Lucis Callium in, this is the bonus slaughter, that one. Very nice. And a Surge Foil, Tifa Lockhart. Let's go! That is amazing. Congrats on that. Holy cow. Damn, dude. Let's go. Talk about a waifu pack, right? Holy cow. Congrats on that. I want to let you know approximately the Tifa in Surge right now is a Benji right now. I don't know. The one thing I've been seeing a lot of people is you don't talk about dollars all that much, but it's a Benji. Oh, she's most of the way to a Benji. What a pack! Holy cow! That's like a 2 Benji pack right there. Okay, that's absurdly crazy. Congrats on that, Tick. I'm gonna make a note because I'm gonna turn that into a hit video. Holy cow! Plus, I mean, that was not bad to start in the first place, dude. You're welcome. Thank you so much for going in. For reference, it'll be shipped out tomorrow. You'll get it as soon as was USPS. USPS will get it to you. I'm outside Chicago, so holy cow, that is amazing. Give me 1 second to make a note. I want to make a note. It was a friggin' awesome pull. Yeah, 3rd time's a charm, right? Holy cow. Let's mark it over here. What's today? Today is the 11th. TikTok. Yeah, that's gonna be a hit video. That's freaking awesome. Congrats on that. Let me just go find the time. It was late start on it. What's the difference? 10-minute difference. So that'd be like 56. 2x. 6 minutes. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see. So I had Rainer snuck in, and then was that Ral is king? Or Razzie. Razzie is king. There it is. So let me get Rainer, and then Razzie. It looks like you might have play packs. It is. All right, Rainer. Let's see how we do for you. Come on. It'll let go. There it goes. See how we do? Switch screens. There we go. All right. Got that hero to start with the 2-color eyes on her. That's fun. Blazing Bomb, Sahagin, Malboro, Shambling Scythe, Fire Mage. Or Fire Magic. That's a cool looking wizard. There's Zidane in foil. Shan Toto. Tactician Mage. Sure. Oh, you got a Surge Prompto. So it's a Surge uncommon. Plains, Zell, Dinch, Ultima Magic Meteor. I love that. Summon Magus Sisters up there a little bit. Blitzball Stadium and extended. We got a Squall, Leonhardt in foil, and a Summon Titan to finish it off. Very nice indeed. A handful of summons in this one. That's cool to get. Congrats on those. Very nice indeed. I like the summons. A lot of good summons coming out of this one. It's been fun to play. The one complaint I have about Summon Titan is everyone seems to kill it after I mill 5, but before I can return all the lands. I'm like, stop it. Leave me alone. Congrats on that. Rainer, I appreciate it. Okay, there we go. So let me just double check. I wish it would let me click on this so I could see. So I see Razzie is king. 1 second. Let me just pull it up to make sure I've got the right information. Here. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out all the buttons, chat. This is my like second stream dedicated to TikTok, so I'm gonna find all the buttons. 1 play pack. Got you. Okay, let's see what we can do in a cute little play pack right here. I assume, Razzie, that you would like this ripped, right? On screen. Just let me know, please, because I would like to confirm it before I do it, and then I ship you the wrong thing. Yeah, of course. Let me just write this. Let's see how we do on this one. Good luck. The one thing I have liked about the play packs is the art cards, so that's been pretty nice. We got Rook Turret, Aerith Rescue Mission, Blaze Bomb, Fight On, Gizzle Greens, White Mage's Staff, Magic Pot, Overkill, Freya Crescent, she's a fun one, Battle Menu, Mechanist Arsenal. Okay, so we got a rare there. We got Jill as well. Very nice. Jill's great. What about Gale Cat and Foil, the Nation of Scholars, and you've got that art card. Very nice indeed. Jill is a very nice rare to get out of that. And the Arsenal's pretty cool. It's an interesting equipment. Congrats on that. Razzie is King, thank you so much for picking that up. Question for you, what color dice would you like to get? We're doing a set of dice per shipment today. So you have an opportunity. What color would you like to go with? You let me know. Purple, yeah. Let's see what I got in purple. Oh, ooh, yeah. Got a little bit of purple and white coming your way. Nice set of polyhedrals. Razzie is King, thank you so much for going in. Dice Away to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Having a little bit of fun today. Pulled some crazy stuff. Search for Latifah, and whatever her name was, that she was also a very nice hit as well. So pulling well. I like that. But yeah, more than welcome to do Final Fantasy if you want to. That's what I have pinned up there. But of course, the bin has over 50 different draft, set, play, collector versions of Magic the Gathering cards. There's a little bit of Pokemon in there too, if that's your cup of tea. I can rip it for you if you like. I just won't know if I've hit anything good because I'm primarily a Magic ripper. And just, yeah. What else is out there? All sorts of good stuff. We're having fun with Final Fantasy. I definitely enjoy it. It's a pricey set, I get it, but there's some pretty crazy stuff you can hit out of it. Plus, I mean, Final Fantasy. That's what I'm in for. Anyone has any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Any questions about any of the sets you see in there as well? More than happy to answer about those. Bouncing around. We are also live on YouTube right now. Iceman1347, if you got a spare computer sitting around and you can toss that up on YouTube, follow me, all that fun stuff. We're building up the socials. Really don't have a clue what I'm doing, but that's okay. What is that? Austin decided to try your luck one more time. I like it. Let's do it. You never know. You never know. Let me just pull that up real quick and make sure I've got the right count. I think it's 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 of them. Just making sure it wasn't multiple products. Let's do the 3 of them right here. Let's go. Let's see it. Zeus, how's it going? Let's see how we do with these 3. Here we go. Sammy, how's it going? Good to see ya. All right, we got the hero. White Mage Staff. Airship Crash. Fight On. The Pixie. Coliseum Behemoth. We got the side quest. Summon Esperama. Ramu. What? How do you manage that? That's always funny to me when that happens. We got the mountain. Yuna, Hope of Spira. That's a nice one to get. Yuna's great. Stiltskin Moogle Merchant. We got Eye of Nidhogg. Ooh. Scion Reborn. I have not even pulled that. That's crazy. I like that. We've got Memories of Nibelheim, the Stroke of Midnight in foil. That's going to be up there a little bit. And a Surge foil, the Wandering Minstrel. Let's go. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Congrats on those. It's a good start. Good start. Yeah, 3 minstrels. Hey, you know, you could have a standard deck of... Oh, they're legendary. Damn. Never mind. Well, 3 different decks. Oh, my goodness. Jacob, thank you for that pickup. We will get to that in just a couple minutes here. I like bards, right? All right, here comes the next one. Hero. Town of Ruin. Hectize. Instant Ramen. Snowvillers. Cactuar. The Gold Saucer. Eden. Seed of the Sanctum in Borderless. Clash of the Icons in Borderless Foil. I haven't seen that one either. Island. Noctis, Prince of Lucas. That's a nice one to find. Interceptor, Shadowhound. Looks so good. Aerith Gainsborough and Extended. Very nice. We got Kuja, Nina, Genome, Sorcerer and Extended. Lucas Stadium in foil. And an Ultima Borderless foil. Oh my goodness. Super jealous of this one. That's a nice one to find. That's on my my keep list at some point. Congrats on that. Love it. Pulling well right now. I'm enjoying it. Good stuff. Handful of the Commanders, too, which is very nice to get. We got one more pack to go still. There's that. There we go. Last pack magic. Let's see it. Right. Hitting stuff. We got a hero. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. She's cute. Item Shopkeep. Retrieve the Esper. The Prima Vista. Lionheart and foils. Nice. Crystal Fragments, which turns into Alexander. Was a nice little summon. Ash Princess. Eden, Seed of the Sanctum and Borderless foil with a forest. Zodark, Umbral God. He looks so cool. The Earth Crystal Borderless. Again, chat, keep in mind these are going up right now. Lock, Treasure Hunter in Extended. Kuja, Genome Sorcerer. We've got you Clive Rossfield, the Vile Smasher the Fierce. That's pretty cool. I love that art. Damn. And a Hope Esthium in the Borderless foil. Very nice indeed. Congrats on that. That was a nice grouping. Austin, thank you very much for going in on that. I appreciate it. And congrats. Lots of good stuff. Clive's probably up there. Is that the other Clive? The one that I didn't know? I keep running into that problem. 3 of the red blacks? Yeah, for sure. Very nice indeed. I like it. The bonus sheet Clive. Yeah. Clive is hard to find of any of them right now. It's crazy. All right. Let me check Jacob's list here. Let me make sure I grab it all. We've got 6 items in here. We've got a Tarkir Dragonstorm. We've got ourselves a Aether Drift Collector, I assume, right? Yeah, Collector. The words were longer than that. We've got ourselves 3 Commander Legends. 1, 2, 3. And finishing it off with a Final Fantasy Collector down there. Very nice indeed. Haven't seen Seth. True. Jacob, I assume you want these ripped, but you need to confirm it in chat for me. Rip in chat, and I can run these for you. Otherwise, I will ship them for you. You're more than welcome to have them shipped. It's up to you. Yeah, rip. Let's do it. I figured as much, but I'm confirming with everyone before I rip it all, and then you're like, dude, I didn't want those shipped. All right, let me write out your bag real quick. Let's get to rip and see what we can find in here. Some fun stuff. Commander Legends is always a blast to open. Got 3 of those and 3 collectors. Let's see how we do. Let go. There it goes. That's how it opens. All right, starting off with a Molder Beast. Goblin Trailblazer, Sailor of Means, Doom Traveler, Valakut Invoker, Fire Diamond Squad Captain, Ancient Animus, Supernatural Stamina, Fire Diamond Squad Captain, Armillary Sphere, Command Tower is always nice to get. Can never run out of those. Humble Defector, Gilt Leaf Winnower, Hero's Blade. We got a Port Razor, very nice Orc Pirate. Gilnar, Caller of the Wirewood, Rebek, Architect of Ascension, Stone Fury and Foil, and the Monarch token. All right. Interesting. Pirates, right? Preordained's always nice. Soul's Might, Crow of Dark Tidings, Rummaging Goblin, Deranged Assistant, Universal Solvent, Wildheart Invoker, Elvish Doomsayer, Zerfleet Admiral, Angel of the Dawn, Sentinel Spider, Spectral Searchlight, Maelstrom Colossus, Interpret the Signs, Make a Stand, Ordeal of Nylea, War Room. That's a nice one. That's a good little hit. Raga, Son of Raga, easy for them to write. Blim, Comedic Genius, hit a double rare out of there with a Sky Diamond and foil, and a Soldier. All right, the next one. Boarding Party, Omen Speaker, Inspiring Roar, Skyraker Giant, Gale Strike, Foundry Inspector, Phyrexian Rager, 9th Bridge Patrol, Lissalana Bowmaster, Ghastly Demise, Commander Sphere, Trusty Packbeach, Burnished Heart, Slaughter the Strong, Victimize. Ooh, the Horizon Stone. Very nice. We got a Kanji, Skywarden, Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist. This is up there a little bit. It's a very good uncommon. Crushing Vines. It plays very nicely with equipment. So that's why between Cloud and Captain America. Crushing Vines, Prismatic Piper, and Copy. 1 second, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. Aether Drift Collector. Let's take a look at it. See how we do. Verge Lands is really a biggie right now for these. Zombie. Spin Out. Ride's End. Glitch Ghost Surveyor. Bestow Greatness. Martial Path Cruiser. Alarcian Armory. Embalmed Ascendant. Plains. Broadcast Rambler in Borderless. Carrion Cruiser in Borderless. We got the Gastral. Throw Roller. Aetherflux Conduit's cool. Captain Howler's Sea Scourge. Always fun. Always a fun shark dude. Shark Pirate, specifically. Afterburner Expert. And, oh my goodness, Japanese. This card, what is the name of this? Oh, I know it. In the showcase, you hit the showcase of the frickin' stack over there. That's frickin' cool. Nice job. Congrats on that. I can't remember the name of it. Oh no. We've seen it before, but it's in Japanese. It really just says Iceman wins the game. That's all it really says. I'm sorry. It's just, that's what all the Japanese cards say. Yeah, Veroship, something like that, right? It's something like that. But that's an awesome art. Of all of them, I will say the Japanese helps show off that art more than some of the other ones. Some of the other ones have been like, what is that even? What's the picture? Tarkir Dragonstorm, let's see it. That's cool to get the showcase, though. Zombie Druid in foil. There we go. Thornwood Falls, Unburied Earthcarver, Trade Route Envoy, Meticulous Artisan, Gurmag Rakshasa, Jeskai Shrinekeeper. That's an awesome looking dragon. Lie in Wait, Boulderborn Dragon. Boulderborn Dragon. We did it again. The Matrix is lined up today, chat. Matrix is lined up. Got the Plains. Got the Teresa Light Shatter in foil. Welcome the Dead and extended. Nature's Rhythm. Smile at Death. And a Sinkhole Surveyor. We hit a triple blackout again to finish it off. Congrats on those. Very interesting. Last but not least, let it cook a little bit, right? That's the idea. Put it to last. Let it cook. Salvation Engine. Is that what it was? Maybe. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know. Crazy. All right. Hero. Magic Pot. Hershey's Wonder, Undercity Dire Rat, Demon Wall, Queen Branny, Coliseum Behemoth, Cloud of Darkness Extended. I haven't seen that. Ooh, Primal Garuda in foil's fun. Swamp. We got Vincent Valentine to start us off. That's a good rare to start us off. Sephiroth Fallen Hero and Extended. Woohoo! That is a gorgeous art. Congrats on that. We got Zell. Celis Rune Knight in Borderless foil. I've never even seen her. Didn't even know. That's a hot one. I like it. We got Baron Rivalry, the Deadly Dispute in foil. And to finish off, Midgar, City of Mako. Damn, that was a really nice pack. Congrats on that. Let's see. We'll send the Baron with as well. We're just gonna, you're getting top loaders. She's gorgeous. What is she, Final Fantasy 6? Very nice. Congrats on that. Yeah, the Deadly's nice. I like that one too. And then Jacob, I think you snagged, did you buy another round? Is that what that turned into? I think so. Oh yeah, 5 more Final Fantasies. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's rock and roll with them. I love it. Such a fun set, such great art, decent valuations for a lot of stuff, so that's always nice. and useful specifically in Commander, it feels like. And that's always a lot of fun for a lot of Commander players. But man, love that Vincent art. So good. Congrats on this. All right. So before I forget, I'm going to go grab your 5 more. Before I forget, do you have a color of dice you would like? We're doing a set of dice for each shipment that goes out. Yeah, come on, Seth. Red, sure. I've got it. It's like a red black combo right now. I don't have a bright red, but I got a red black. Nice set of polyhedrals. Jacob, thank you so much for going in. Dice Way, say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. The Seth, it was not foil. It was just the extended art. 5 more. 3, 4, 5 more. Go. Let me do one quick fix to take care of, keep the party going, I guess the best way to put it. Oop, can't type. Hold on 1 second. There we go. 1 moment, please, chat. I'm going to add more inventory of the Final Fantasy. I didn't know we were going to rock this much. So, go. All right. We've got 5 of them. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll. And then, John, we'll get to you in just a couple minutes. Thank you for picking up that pack. Appreciate it. I think you snagged like the last one as I was doing that. So hopefully that updates correctly. Didn't update. Why didn't it update? Maybe it'll take a minute. We'll see what happens. Okay. These 5, go to Jacob. Let's go. Let's see what we can find. Hero in foil. Light of Judgment. Weapons Vendor. Ice Flan. Fire Magic. Cloud of Darkness. Side Quest. We got Zach Fair in the extended art. I like that. Summon GFE for it. We got Wastes. Always nice to get a little full art Wastes. Ultima, Origin of Oblivion in foil. Summon Esper Valgamanda? Valagarmanda. Ooh, easy for them to write. It's a Saga Drake. That looks so cool. Pink Bird, please. Right. Yuna's Whistle and extended. We got Summon Brynhilder. Ooh, you got the Brainstorm and foil. It's up there a little bit. And you finish with a Squall, CD Mercenary. Very nice finish. Well, Squall action's always nice. Congrats on that. Man, I would love to pull one of the birds like this. Oh my god. Yeah. For any of you, believe me, it'd be amazing. We hit a serial one. I don't even know how to ensure that shipment fully. We'd probably have to have a discussion to make sure, because those are going for a huge bounty right now out there. It's crazy. Here we go. Next one. Gigantode, Resentful Revelation, Haste Magic, Ashi, Princess of Dalmasca, Poison the Waters, Esperamath, ooh, Gaius Van Belsar, ooh, Vanilli as well. Mountain, starting off with a Ninja Blades, very nice, in foil. Excalibur 2 Borderless, very nice. I like that. That's pretty cool. Put that down there. Sin, Spira's Punishment. We got a Surge Foil Terra, Herald of Hope, in not even the final spot. We're going to look her up in just a minute. This is going to be crazy. I think this was a biggie. We got Battle at the Big Bridge, and finishing off with an Esper Origins in Borderless foil. I'm gonna do a quick scan of her to get an idea of what that is. But I like this. This is a nice one. Let me just do it over here. Come on, you can do it, Scanner. I know you can do it today. Something about the Surge foils it just doesn't like. 1 second. Come on, you can get there. There it is. Got it. Okay. That one. 212. Ha! Oh my god, is what I will say to that. OMG. 2.5. 2.5 Benjis. 2.5 Benjis right there, chat. Yeah, that's insanity level. right there. Holy cow, dude. You just said 5 more packs and I'll just start pulling phenomenal stuff. Let's go. This one's getting a hard sleeve. It's got a, yeah. I'm going to go back and get the Tifa as well in a hard sleeve. I get the chance. Wow, dude. Let's go. 2.5 Benjis there. That's insane. Congrats on that. Holy cow. I knew it was big because I knew, first of all, Terra's big as it is. You still got 3 to go. Let's go. Let's keep going. You had a full art Titus. Nice. Yeah, Titus is up there. Holy cow. And a Surge foil. Amazing. Hold on. Let me make a note. I'm going to make that into a hit. Where's my binder? Time are we at? Time on the clock. 121 for the YouTubes. Gotta do that one. We're pulling well. Like it. All right. Let's see what the next one is. Got a hero. Black Mage's Rod. Dreams of Laguna. Summon Fat Chocobo. Swallowed by the Leviathan. Albed Salvagers. Titus Blitzball Star. Gito King of the Dwarves. Okay. Esperamath with a Forest. We got Jill in foil. That's always a nice little pull. Kane, Trader's Dragoon with a Lindblum. Jacked in Borderless. Princess Sarah in foil. We had one of these earlier today that I moved. Very nice. And we finished with a Joshua Phoenix Dominant in foil with the absolutely gorgeous Phoenix in back. He's a biggie out there right now, too. You are pulling well tonight. Holy cow. Very nice indeed. Between the two of those, that's a nice chunk of change on them. So congrats on that. Damn, dude. 2 more to go. Let's see what else we can find. Let's keep it going. Hero. Scorpion Sentinel. Sabotender. Dwarven Castle Guard. Aether. Restoration Magic. Tifa's Limit Break. That's nice. Torgal. Zidane and foil. Forest. Summon GF Cerberus. Champions from Beyond and Extended. Talia, Great Sage. We got, Y'shtola, Knight's Blessed. I believe she's up there right now, but I don't know the non-foil. Barnabas, I had this one earlier too. This is a great one. Barnabas, which is Crom, Ludovic's Opus, in Borderless foil. Very nice. Finishing off with a Summon Titan. Very nice. 1 more pack to go. Top load the whole thing at this point. Let's go. Keep it up. Okay. We'll get that Excalibur into a sleeve at some point. Pair it up with something. Last pack magic. Let's do it. Hero. We got a Vane's Treachery. Adventurer's Airship. Monk's Fisk. Freya Crescent. Giat. Fang. Vanilli. Stolen Uniform. Borderless foil is really nice. That's cool. Plains. Aerith Gainsborough is always nice to get in that foil. Estinian. I can't even do it, but he's an elf. He's cool looking. Matoya. Archon Eldarin Extended. We got Scion Reborn. Graha Tia. Ooh, the Shatoto's Coercion in foil, the Diabolic Intent. That's great. Finishing off with a Surge foil Furion, Wild Rose Warrior. Damn, dude. The Y'shtola's 200? Really? Holy cow. I didn't know that at all. I'm going to be... Holy cow. 207? 207? Very nice. Yeah. I'm seeing it at 120 over here, but still, nonetheless. Oh my god. The Surge. Well, just this. This is 120. That's insane, dude. Holy cow. It's called investing here, apparently. In case anyone was wondering. That's still phenomenal. Great pulls. Congrats on that, Jacob. Holy cow. Like I said, everything ships out tomorrow, so you'll be getting it as fast as the United States Postal Service will get it to you. Congrats on that. I will shift over Y'shtola to a hard sleeve as well. I will do that afterwards. But so check that out. That was 5-pack, or did I leave the first 5 packs? Endwalker, Squall, Y'shtola, Biggie, Barnabas is nice. Flareon and Surge, Chateau, that one. Aerith and Foil is always nice. Excalibur 2. Princess Sarah is a nice one. Azusa Lost But Seeking, such a good card. Joshua's great. And then the Terra. 2.5 Benjis today. Just phenomenal. Congrats on that, Jacob. I put your... There it is. Found it. Woo, chat. Intense today. Having some fun. I gotta make a note about the Yushtola now, too. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be one of those days. I like it. Pulling hot today. Yeah, of course, man. Congrats. Where are we at? So it's 36, so that's probably, it'd be 126 or 124-ish. There we go. Getting some nice, I have a YouTube channel that I put a lot of these hits on, and so those hits will show up over there, which is always fun. All right, so next up, we got John Osorio. Make sure you're still there. Say that you would like this ripped on screen, and just don't want to lose you in case you ran away. I want to rip it for you, but I will also ship for anyone that's here. I will happily ship for you. Yo, you want this? Just make sure, confirm for me that you would like a rip. Do it. Got it. Perfect. Let's see what we got. Let's keep the party going. Hero in foil. We got a Aquarian Merchant, a Wintrust Federation Center, Slash of Light, Summon Primal Garuda normal. That's cool. Queen, Branny, Elixir in foil. Wow. Shiny. I like it. Garland, Night Corellia, Zidane again. We see him a lot, but he's an uncommon, obviously. Waste is always good to get. We got Excalibur 2 starting us off in foil. Always good. A Realm Reborn Borderless. Wrecking Ball Arm with Barrett is always fun. Lifestream Blessing Extended Foil, very nice. Kuja Mage Manufacturer in foil. Woo, that's a nice one. And we finished with a Surge Foil. Go-Go Master of Mimicry. Holy cow. What is going on? It's like everything's Surge Foil today. I don't know this guy. I've never seen him in this art. Let's find out. I'm curious. 1 second. If it'll scan. Today's one of those days where I feel like I'm getting slammed on scanning. Get it? Go-Go, Master of Mimicry. Are we going to do it today? As much as I love to advertise this scanner, today's been an off day for it. Hey, that's 82. That's always nice. A little bit of an investment here. I like that. He's actually going to shift into a hard sleeve as well. I brought my case of hard sleeves out. I typically hard sleeve anything like $80-ish or more. So, hey, John, that's phenomenal. Congrats on that. Let's go. While I'm working on this, John, would you? What color dice would you like to have? We're doing for each shipment today. Someone's gonna get or you get a set of dice. What color would you like? Bam. There you go. 1-pack snipe, right? Seriously, phenomenal. Love it. Blue. Let me get some blue. This one's a good one too. I'm not a huge fan of the screen cap they used for it. Like, it's clearly Square Enix art, but it's still a very good card. People are chasing it. What was this one worth? 82. That Surge was 82. As of... So I use Scryfall data, which is TCG Market. So it doesn't mean there won't be someone who might have undercut it up there, but that's at least what the data is bringing out, is 82 for it. So very nice indeed. Let me find blue today. Ooh, we got a little translucent set. Nice set of blue coming your way. John, thank you so much for going in. Dice Way, say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. Sure appreciate you guys today. Having a blast pulling this stuff for you. And this is fun. This is my first real dedicated stream to TikTok, and so I'm having a good time, which is good. Manage products. Okay. So over here on my phone, it says the stock was updated correctly, but on here it's not. I don't know. I don't want to refresh anything either because I'll probably break it. Here, John, set up. And then chat, the queue is open. Anyone can have some ripping done. I've got over 50 different types of packs, draft set, play, collector in the bin. So you don't have to do Final Fantasy if you don't want to. Plenty of other fun stuff that we can pull good hits out of. Old stuff, new stuff. If you want Pokemon, I've got a little bit of Pokemon in there. I'd be happy to rip for you. Not an expert in it, but I know that an EV is, or some of the evolutions and really crazy shinies are cool. Ooh, John, gonna give it another go. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how we do on this one. All right. Just make sure that loaded in correctly in orders. Up. Yeah, looks like it's there. Good, good, good. Perfect. I saw it pop. Just got paid, got try. Right. You never know. Get a repeat. Bird. Always cute. Cloudbound Moogle. Chocobo Kick. World Map. The Crystals Chosen. Poison the Waters. Cactuar. Reno and Rude. Stolen Uniform. Borderless Foil. We got that Plains. The Water Crystal. Again, I'm going to tell you every time, guys. These are on their way up. A lot of people like them. Shadow Mysterious Assassin Extended. Lysy Hex. She's pretty. Knights of the Round Borderless. Damn. Congrats on that. That's an awesome mythic to get. Holy cow. We got the Goblins clad in darkness. Sir Conrad the Grim. Finishing off with a Balthier and Fran. Very nice. Is the Knights a hit? Yeah. It's so awesome looking. Dude. Congrats on that. Another nice round. I only have the regular Knights of the Round, so very nice as well. Yeah, John, thank you. I appreciate it. Happy to rip packs for you guys. This is so much fun to me. Just a blast. And thank you for the follow. Any of you that have followed, I'm going to start doing this more regularly. I typically have been streaming on Whatnot, but wanted to bring myself out to other categories of stuff, and this is a good opportunity. Turkey Bird sneaking in there. I see it. What's Turkey Bird going for? 4 play packs. Let's go. Let's see what we can do with 4 play packs. Don't fall. No falling. 2, 3, 4. Love ripping packs. Turkey Bird, can you say in chat that you would like them ripped or shipped? Open them on screen or ship them. And that's up to you. I just want to confirm that you're here and all that fun stuff. Rip them. Let's do it. Let's see what we got. 4 play packs. Just like that. Aerith, rescue mission on top. That's nice to get. Blazing Bomb, Fight On, Gissel Greens, Magic Damper, White Arsite, Lunatic Pandora. We got Warrior of Light, Joda the Unifier. That's a nice one to find in there. Prompto Argentum, Capital City, The Crystals Chosen, Wandering Minstrel. We've had a lot of Wandering Minstrels, but it's still cool to get him. With an Instant Ramen Mountain and a Sephiroth One-Wing Angel token is cool to get. The emblem for the Robot Warrior? That's nice. All right, we'll actually pair those up because both of those are nice to get. All right, another pack. Let's see how we do. Magic Damper, Cloudbound Moogle, Summon Ifrit, Araman, T-Rexar, Instant Ramen. We got the Newfound Adventure, which is the Far Seek. Very nice. Garnet, Princess of Alexandria, Relentless, Samurai Katana, the Emperor, Aerith Gainsborough. Let's go. That's a nice one. Tonberry, Baron, and a hero. Nice to get a little Aerith action in there. 9-berry token. Oh, you're talking about the Sephiroth one? Yeah, it's a good one. Magitech Infantry, Warrior's Sword, Resentful Revelations, Chocobo Kick, Dreams of Laguna, Vane's Treachery, Syncopate, Sorcerer's Scheme, Cactuar, Garnet, Side Quest, Genova, Ancient Calamity as well, very nice. With, oh, Foil Vivi behind it. Oh my god. Planes and that guy. Little VV action just hiding behind there. Look at that. That's so awesome. I want to do a quick scan at it. Just curious. Hey, 56. 56 right there. That's freaking awesome. Congrats on that. Holy cow. That's freaking awesome. I gotta go make another note, chat. Another note. So give me one sec. VV at 140 or 135 in YouTube. I like how that just snuck up on me too, right? We've only found generally about one rare mythic foil per box, at least that I've found. It's very odd, but maybe that's just me. So you might have gotten it right there, and that was totally worth it. One more pack to go too. That's so cool. Gissel Greens, Magic Dampener, Gale Cat, Ifrit, Araman, Hilgigas, World Map, Circle of Power, Thief's Knife, Torgal, with a side quest, and a Summon Grimory, followed by a Cloudbound Mughal, Vector, and a Hero Elemental. I didn't even know the hero or the elemental on that. But the biggie right now, Vivi, coming your way, Turkey Bird. Not bad, hitting a Vivi, Wandering Minstrel, Aerith, and Warrior of Light. Congrats on that. Thank you so much for going in. Turkey, what colored dice would you like? What colored dice? Everyone's getting a set of dice per shipment today. Okay, it's going to be an outright surprise. No one but you will know because I'm not going to show it on screen. But it is a set of polyhedrals. Turkey, thank you so much for going in. Dice Away, say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I'm going to send you a surprise one. I like this one. It's dice are not for eating, but it looks yummy. Dice are not for eats, but it looks yummy. Yep, you're good. I don't seal till after stream, so you're good. Otherwise, I'll confuse the heck out of myself. Yeah. Well, thank you for going in, because this is fun for me. I enjoy the biggest thing for me is I want to rip packs with people as opposed to me ripping packs by myself in the basement. So, yeah. I don't even know what. It's funny. It tells me these product numbers, and I have no idea which product is which. When it's like when it pops up. Oh, so someone looked at product number 41. I'm like, I don't know what that means. It's all new to me. This is this is my second dedicated stream. So second dedicated stream on TikTok. How much do you spend to get all the cards? So my entire order over the last 2 months for Final Fantasy was 20 with a K. I don't think I can. I don't know how much I can talk about money versus other things. But I believe in this product, and I believe it was worth it to buy it. The hardest part is actually like I typically like to buy new products within a month of its release, because then you just carry it across in credit, right? So like you buy it on the credit card, and more than likely you get it before you have to pay for it. But this was the first time the product had to be paid for prior to receiving it, which was a little bit harder to do. But I love selling. I've been on Whatnot for a year and a half. I sell singles, I sell packs, but I'm learning to do TikTok now as well. And it's a great opportunity to work with all of you and try and give halfway decent pricing. Obviously, Final Fantasy is a nightmare right now with its price, but everything else I give relatively fair pricing for. And I mean, Final Fantasy is fair pricing giving what I had to pay for it, but it's the most expensive set that's come out for Magic so far. It's insane. But we've been pulling well. I am a Final Fantasy fan, very much so. My teenage years with my brother was playing Final Fantasy 7 or 1, 2, 3, or 8 for a while and 9. Like that was a large portion of my teenage years. And so it's very cool. And thus, I believe in this product, and the market does too. So we've been seeing actual appreciation in value of cards this week, and all of the collector boosters are sold out from distributor level, and so it's just there's never going to be production of them again. So it's interesting. Edward picking up a is that I think it popped. The pictures are so small. I think it's a Final Fantasy. Let me just pull it up here. Make sure. Yeah, Final Fantasy Collector coming your way. You're gonna try it? Let's see. No, I pulled that on my own. It would be awesome if someone pulled that. No, these are my two highest two cards that I've pulled. Other than I did have the Ristic Study as well, and so I'm just like I don't know. It's a marketing tactic. Edward, I assume you want this ripped, right? Oh yeah, no, I'm not in this for I'm not in this for just purely money. Honestly, if I wanted money, I wouldn't sell you these right now because they're going to be worth more later. But yeah. All right, Edward, let's see how we do for you. Yeah, most people, what I'm finding is those that are in it for the money are not even bothering to sell it. They're just buying it to sit on it and sell it later. We got a hero. Bard's Bow. That looks cool. I haven't really seen that art. Light of Judgment. Dark City. Restoration Magic. Albed Salvagers. Cloud of Darkness. We got the Freya extended. Secret Rendezvous with Barrett. Okay. Whatever works. Swamp. You got the Serapharon, a very nice card for legendaries. Van, Street Thief in Borderless. We got the Ardbert, Warrior of Darkness and extended. Arden the Usurper. Ooh, Laboratory Maniac in the foil. Very nice. Finished with a Clive. Ifrit's Dominant. Is this the Clive? Ifrit, Warden of Inferno. I think this is the Clive that everyone wants. I don't know if that specific rendezvous is. I'll check. I've got a scanner here that I can check it on. But I think this is the Clive that everyone keeps asking me about. So 1 second. Let me just check. I haven't paid enough attention to Clive. So him in foil is not loading very fast. Yeah, he's like 17. It's not the Clive. There's another. I think it's that and another art. Yeah, maybe. And then you asked about the Barrett version of Secret Rendezvous. I'm curious. I don't know. Let's see. So Barrett. It's actually up there for an uncommon. It's up there. You're right. Uh, congrats on that. Not bad at all. The Clive's awesome. Clive is hard to find. I've seen very few. So outside of the serialized cards, is there one that you're looking for? Ardbird card is so good. Nice. So honestly, I will happily take a serialized card, right? I'm not too worried about the serialized card. Like I 1 in 77, not likely. But yeah, so first, Edward, thank you so much for going in. Do you have a color of dice you would like? So I'm in for chasing like Sephiroth, Cloud. I have a large portion of my stuff I'm already been chasing, which is great. I pick. All right. 1 second. Let me write a bag. Oh, got you. Let's see. I'm gonna pick today. What are we gonna pick for this one? Pick a different one earlier. I'm gonna go this one. I like this one. It's really cool. So this is like a translucent, sparkly white with a red text. I think it's really cool. Edward, thank you very much for going in. Dice are way to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I sure appreciate it. So a large portion of what I'm chasing, no, I'm only chasing my favorites, honestly. So it's like the best example is this is my stack of keeps right now. I've been pulling like Meteor, and there's a Sephiroth in there, and I've got some art cards that are cool. And so then I love the Phoenix on the back of this, right? So I love art as it is, but then mostly Final Fantasy VII with a cool Bahamut, of course. But then like I have an Aerith and the extended Aerith, and then I have Tifa and the extended Tifa, two Mazamunes. I have Cloud and Cloud and Cloud and Sephiroth, right? And two Vincents. So I'm looking to chase the main characters that I like. I don't need them to be Surge Foil. That's not a thing that I find to be the most attractive thing. I know it's the most valuable thing, but the most like I like to be able to see the art a little clearer. And so that's a lot of what I'm focusing on. I have a bad habit of opening packs. I pull well, which is a benefit of a bad habit. But yeah, who knows? Oh, the turkey snuck back in again. Nice. I was looking, I was like, oh, turkey, yeah, I did that earlier, not realizing it was the second purchase. So let me just pull that up real quick. So I hope that you're pumped. Yeah, let's see what else. I agree. Let's see. So I hope that kind of explained what I'm looking for. What about yourself, ADHD? Are you into the Final Fantasy stuff, or are you like this is just another odd set that they put in? All right, let's see what the next four can do. Just like that for Turkey. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Every single card, fair. Go for it. It's gonna take some time. I will say that you may want to wait just a little bit to see prices kind of level themselves out. This week is technically the release week, without being the early stuff. And so the prices will kind of level themselves out for a large portion. The big stuff, the crazy nutso price stuff, that might stay up there, but we'll see. Cloudbound Moogle, Ifrit, Armand, T-Rexar, Dragon's Wyvern, Crossroad Village, Laughing Mad, Thief's Knife, Gladiolus Amicita, Shambling Scythe, Chocobo Racetrack. We got Gilgamesh Master at Arms and Borderless. That's pretty cool to get in there. With a battle menu. Charlene, and that art. Okay, that's a little creepy. I don't know which one that's from. What is that? Does it say? The Final Days. The best card in the collaboration pack. Oh man, that is really hard to say because they put Rhystic Study in. That's a really good card. Vivi apparently is broken right now. Like he can win very quickly. So best card's a relative statement. It's debatable, right? There's some really good stuff in here. Dragon's Wyvern, Gale Cat, Suplex, Nazuma Trader, Hershey, Lunatic Pandora, White Arasite, Pixie, Fenrir, nice. I haven't seen that very much. Overkill, Van, Street Thief, with a Buster Sword. Let's go. Oh, in terms of value, Hershey, Vector, Hero. So the most expensive card will obviously be the serialized Chocobos in solid gold. It's not actual gold, but it's a cold color. The second most expensive card is the black Chocobo, found in Japanese collectors only. And then the third most expensive card is this guy, the neon green traveling Chocobo. So all of those high-end Chocobos that are very odd out there are the craziest. And then I don't know which is probably the Sephiroth is the most expensive Surge foil out there right now, I think. I'll have to go double check. But yeah, friggin' sword coming your way. It's awesome. I love it. Of all the things, I haven't pulled any Buster Swords yet for myself, so that's pretty crazy. Gale Cat, Suplex, Nazuma Trader, Hershey, Quarian Merchant, Slash of Light, Adventurers Airship, Restoration Magic, Titus, Phantom Train, Vanilli, Kuja, Genome Sorcerer with an Airship Crash, Swamp, and the Hero Treasure Token. Commander Portrait Surge, yeah, it makes sense. Oh yeah, I'll get you in a second, Marky. Mostly it's rarity, like literal rarity. Quarian Merchant, like there's just low print. Slash of Light, Red Mage, Black Mage, Airship Cross, Crossroads Village, Adventurers Airship, Quidus, Ashy, Sandworm, Demon Wall. I can't, Lewis. It's a sacrifice. I can't get his first name for some reason. With a Sin and foil. Hey, not bad getting a foil out of there. And a hero with the Quasi something or other. Not bad. Not a VV round, but still some pretty good cards in there. Congrats on that, Turkey. I guess it's hard to repeat a foiled VV in there, right? Congrats. So that went with Turkey Bird. Where did I put you? Turkey Bird, there you are. Yeah, of course. Thank you for picking them up and letting me crack them. Believe me. This is exciting and a good time for me. Why are they the rarest? It has to do with, so I'm going to use this as an example. The drop rate of this in one of those collector packs is incredibly low. So like the odds of this is probably like 1 in maybe 10,000 packs. I don't know the exact number, but that's just a guess. And the serial cards, which is the golden ones, worth there are bounties of 20 to 30,000 out there. It's crazy. And so, and maybe even more than that now. Some people are saying even higher, which is crazy. But there are only 77 of them in the entire print run of the whole entire collector booster category. So that's why they're considered they're considered rare and valuable, right? Similar to a foil Charizard or the evolutions that may not be great. Some of them, like this is actually a halfway decent card in the first place, but they're rare. So some of them are good to use, yes. This set is a little different, though. I will say that this is the first set in a while that has been a collectible as opposed to a played set, right? There are good cards that are playable and all sorts of crazy stuff, but some of it is purely the fact that this just looks cool and is a chocobo. That's literally it. Or like, why is an extended art Sephiroth so expensive when he's a 3 casting cost 3/3? When he enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. Okay, that's pretty nice. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's pretty good. If this was the 4th time this ability resolved this turn, transform. He flips over into his 1/1 angel side. So he's pretty solid in his ability to play. But is he, I don't know, $50 worth of solid play value, or is his name driving it up? It's tough to gauge each card, right? So this is the first set that's kind of been weird like this. Whereas this set, it was obvious which cards were the best, right? You could tell which dragons were the best dragons out there, and it's designed to be that way. Whereas this one is a collectible. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't necessarily like that they made it more expensive, but at the same time, the more expensiveness does come from having to buy to get into an IP like Final Fantasy. I'm sure they're making more money off of it, but at the same time, they had to spend more for it. So, it's fun. I don't know. I hope that explained it well enough. I actually have an example over here. So, did you buy one? Oh, you did. I missed it. It was in between Turkey Bird and Edward. It just snuck in there. You did. I'm sure you'd like it ripped. Invader is one of my over on Whatnot, one of our regulars over there. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's see what we can find for you. It's gonna be your fault if I get jealous again. We pulled a one of these for Invader yesterday, and then I managed to pull one later in the day for myself. I was like, oh, this is great. Hero in foil. Starting off with an Iron Giant, a Chocomog, a T-Rexar, Ultros Obnoxious Octopus. Easy for them to write. Zat's Chocobo in foil. Side quest raise the Chocobo. Ambrosia Whiteheart. I guess you need to start a bird deck. You're on your way for a bird deck. You got Vanilli in borderless foil. Mountain. Starting off with a Jumbo Cactuar. Gotta love it. In the normal art, too. We got a Mog Moogle Warrior. I haven't seen him yet. That's the first one I've seen of him. Yuna's Decision. A lot of people like that one. Emmet, the Unsundered. We got Van, Aspiring Skyrite, and a Cecil Dark Knight. He's a pretty good one to get too. Very nice indeed. Congrats on that. Get yourself a Cactuar and a Cecil. Cecil turns into a Redeemed Paladin on the back. Very nice. Congrats on that one, Invader. Invader, you know what the best thing is? What color dice would you like? Everyone gets a set of dice for their shipment today. How much was the Yuffie? Which Yuffie? The borderless foil one? Light green if possible. Got you. Got light green. Invader, thank you so much. Thank you very much for going in. Dice Way say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with you. I don't know. It's probably, what did I do with it? I put it somewhere. It's probably enough that it's gonna magically end up in this pack like this. Oh look, you got a Yuffie right there. There she is. I got you. I had an extra one. I don't know. Not worried about it. It was in the not worried about it stack. That's a win right there. There you go. Congrats on that, Invader. Yeah, I do have a stack of like the lesser price stuff that if you are looking for anything and you're going in, there's a chance I can toss it in. Just let me know if there's anything in particular you are like, oh, that one card. I forgot. I had already forgot that I was holding that for you anyways. Yeah, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out, going in, doing all this fun stuff. Having a blast with this. I don't have a ton of time more, so I want to make sure I get this packed and out the door tomorrow morning for you. Tomorrow's kind of another crazy day. Yeah, if anyone does want to jump in, you're more than welcome to. What is tomorrow's Thursday? I don't know. What do I have tomorrow? My wife is so we got a YMCA pass. And so I went to the gym today. Good job me. Yay. I didn't make it yesterday, so bad job me. Tomorrow has well, I guess it's not bad. I don't know. Get it out the door. Who knows? I'm gonna try and stream on Whatnot during the day tomorrow. Originally my wife had said, why don't you come to the gym tomorrow? But then because I'm golfing on Friday, I don't want to risk being like beat my body up because I haven't been working out for a very long time. Who knows? I don't know. Adulting is hard. We also have the best one is tomorrow night we have a board meeting for one of the condos that we're at, that we have some condos in. And we were the ones that brought to their attention that the management company that we're using there has decided to start charging $75 for each lease renewal each year. And I'm like, what? More charges? This is insane. So that's going to be a fun phone call, or I guess a Zoom meeting. I'm so excited. Might just let my wife deal with it. Let her chase that stuff down. But so it's just another day. Yeah. Well, it's 175 for a new tenant, and I was like, what are you mean you to put the thing in a file and change the name on the mailbox? That's $175. And supposedly, my guess is that we're going to find out that the board, the association board or whatever, probably approved the new contract without actually looking at every fine print and missed that one as a corporate thing. Why is it saying conspiracy has an error? It's a conspiracy, chat. But yeah. Crazy stuff. I don't know. Everyone's out for their dollar right now in the rental industry. It's just nuts. Yeah, that's my guess. Is that they thought it was the exact, like they were probably told from this management company, yeah, it's pretty much the same contract you had before, but they probably put in the corporate, because apparently this is everybody with this management company. They put in a corporate like extra fees, and it's just a pain in the butt. Rev 06 picking up a collector pack. Let's go. Rev, can you confirm for me in chat that you would like this ripped or shipped? Ripped means to open it, in case you don't know. Like this ripped or shipped? Rip it, let's do it. Let's see what we can do for you. We've been pulling pretty well. I've enjoyed Final Fantasy in general opening. It's been a lot of fun. Hero. Fate of the Suncrist. Laprit Scout. Sages Nathulis. Sure. Tonberry. Shantoto. Capital City. Secret Rendezvous with Barrett. Non-foil this time. Crystal Fragments in Borderless Foil, which turns into Borderless Foil Alexander. So nice. Summon Alexander's pretty cool. We got the Plains. We've got Midgar, City of Mako. Ooh, Hope, Esthium in Borderless. Art in the Usurper Extended. Cecil, Dark Knight, Borderless. We got the Cloud Sea Jin, Nyxbloom Ancient in foil. We're going to check that. That's pretty cool. Finish it off with a Balam Garden CD Academy in Borderless foil, which turns over to the Airborne. Very nice. Congrats on that. I'm curious on the Cloud Sea because these in foil continue to go up right now. So I'm curious on this one because I haven't seen that. Nyxbloom Ancient yet. Come on. You can do it, Scanner. One of those days. Nyxbloom Ancient is over a Benji. 1.4 Benjis. $140, $139 coming your way. Right like that. Rev, good timing. That's a good timing right there. Congrats on that. Damn, dude. Let's go. Holy cow. We've been hitting nuts today. Apparently, I should have just opened this all myself. Oh, my goodness. Congrats on that. Hard sleeve, just like that. All of these will come with it. Very nice indeed. Congrats on that, Rev. Rev, you have another question, though, and that is, what color dice would you like to have? It's a set of polyhedros. We're doing it for one for every shipment. And just kind of thanking everyone for joining me on live stream, because first real dedicated live stream to ripping today. Let me know what you think. You have a favorite color, a least favorite color, all that fun stuff. Holy cow, that's another one. That's insane. Lauren, this is crazy. This is just insane today. I appreciate all the hearts coming across. Thank you very much. We broke 1,000 likes. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. New to this whole thing on the TikToks. I'm also live on YouTube. I like to dual stream that. Use that to build a lot of my hit videos, which means I need to mark that one for the hit video. What's the name of that thing? It was the Cloud Sea Jin. Cloud Sea Jin is one. Where are we at? We're at 214, so that'd be 202. I was 10 minutes late to start the YouTube video. Cloud Sea. Alrighty, chat. We got just a little bit longer to go before I'm gonna have to call it quits and go to bed. But anything you purchase today will be shipped out tomorrow morning-ish. As soon as I can get to the post office, it'll get there. I like to ship fast, all that fun stuff. Get you your product as quickly as I possibly can. If you have the opportunity, hit the follow button. Join me in future streams. I plan to do this more often in the evenings, as long as I have them available. And down the road, we will also be looking at daytime streams with it as well. But this has been a blast today. I appreciate all of you. Anyone that's hanging out with me, let alone ripping packs, is a lot of fun. We have over 50 different types of packs in there from different sets for Magic the Gathering, play, draft set, whatever regular booster packs, whatever they were called back in the day, um, collectors. And then we also got a little bit of Pokemon in there as well, if that's something you want to chase some stuff out of. We also have like box toppers for Aether Drift, old stuff, new stuff, good stuff, bad stuff. Like, I don't know if you think Vow is bad. So yeah, a little bit of everything in there. I will rip. I will also ship if you would prefer shipped. A lot of people like to open their own stuff too. Whatever you feel. Let's see. So, oh, two of them popped up. I didn't see it. Day, 3:30, and then Rev. I'm gonna do this in order. So we'll start with Day, and then we'll grab Rev. 1 second. Let me just refresh this page. There we go. So Day grabbed 2 Final Fantasy collectors. Let's go. Let's do it. Day, can you confirm in chat that you would like these ripped or shipped? Just so I can make sure you're there and all that fun stuff. Rippy or shippy for you? Ripped, please. Will do. Happy to. Interesting. That didn't show up on one of my screens, but it showed up on the other screen. It's so weird. Who knows? Ooh, that's a cool hero. Got a big gun. Crazy. Gissel Greens, Laughing Mad, Lunatic Pandora, Valkyrie Aerial Unit. Nice. Tifa's Limit Break's always nice. Fang, Sid, Timeless Artificer, Torgal, in a Borderless Foil's nice. Mountain, the Wind Crystal. Chad, I'm gonna say it every time. Those are going up. Worth it. Squall, Seedy Mercenary, and extended Kate Sith as well. Kefka, Court Mage, and that Borderless art. Let's go. That's a good one. We got Vayne, Carudus, Solidor, Finn the Fangbear, and we finish off with a Midgar, City of Mako. Very nice indeed. I'm going to send the Wind Crystal with it. Very nice. Kefka, a lot of people have been liking the Flippy Kefka, so those have been pretty cool. They're up there in value. We got another pack to go, though, for you. Let's see what we got in this one. Hero. We got a Dragoon's Wyvern, Gale Cat, Vector, Choco Comet. It took me until earlier today to finally see this card. I was like, okay, that came out an hour. Black Waltz number 3, Garland, Summon Fat Chocobo. Ooh, a Surge Zidane. That's fun. Forest, Triple Triad, Yamaro, Raging Yeti, with a Squall, CD Merchant, Strago, and Realm. Endwalker, which is the Brainstorm, such a good card, and finishing off with another Squall, CD Mercenary. That's pretty good. I mean, you got dual Squalls. That's pretty crazy. I think you had triple Squalls. That's just nuts. Day, thank you so much for going in. Congrats on these. Interesting pulls for sure. Day, do you have a color of dice you would like? We're doing a set of dice for each shipment. Do you have a color you would like? Well, thank you for everyone hanging out with me today. Green, sure. Happy to. That also goes for Rev, if you didn't hear me earlier. Let me just write out your bag real quick. 30. Let's see what I got in green. Ooh, I got an emerald green. Nice. Emerald green and gold coming your way. Day, thank you so much for going in. Nice way to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I sure appreciate it. All right, Rev, you're up next. What colors do I have? A little bit of everything. I don't know. It's giant bags of miscellaneous polyhedrals. So pick your favorite color or your least favorite color. And I get you one. All right, I'm gonna start ripping this. Will you consider your favorite color? Let's see what we got for Rev this time. Purple. I got you a purple. Don't you worry. It's down there. There's a lot of purple down there, actually. Jeez. All right, we got the bird, the other bird. Nice. I like that. We got Commune with Beavers, Red Mage's Rapier, Grand Pulse Ochi, the Prima Vista, Zat's Chocobo, X Death, Void Warlock. What does he turn into? Neo X Death? Okay. Sure. Riona, Partilli. Oh my god. Esperama, Island, Barts and Boko, Mog, Moogle Warrior, and Extended. Ooh, Alice, Lavier. Yeah. Oh, Surge Foil Celeste, Rune Knight. Ooh. We're going to check that in one moment. Wild Rose, you got the counter spell and a Summon Titan. Ooh, Celeste and Surge. I'm curious. Let's find out. I think this is a biggie. How biggie is the biggie is the question. Put in the scanner. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 209 Surge Foil. 144. 144, Chad. Holy hell. What is going on tonight, you guys? Boy, did you all just show up here and decide to take all the good stuff or something? That's insane. Rev, congrats on that. Plus, she's gorgeous. Oh, Mike, no, I didn't. Just kind of diversifying a little bit right now. That scrolled by and I didn't catch it on the other screen. Hey, Rev, congrats on that. That's freaking awesome. That is so cool. Coming your way, a nice Celeste Rune Knight in Surge Foil. Valued at about 144. And then, of course, we got good old purple. Let's do that purple. I like that purple. I didn't see it over there. We got purple and gold coming your way. Nice set of polyhedrals. Rev, thank you so much for going in. Dicer Way to say thank you for being here, being part of this community, and hanging out with us. I sure appreciate all of you hanging out with me. Yeah, I pulled this 2 days ago out of just a lucky collector. I was happy. Good stuff. And then we also pulled this last night, Terra, in the borderless foil, so that's really cool too. Chad, I've been pulling a little too well. I apologize in advance for how well I'm pulling. I don't know if that's an apology, but oh my god. This is insane. I need to mark down that next one. And then I saw user 4829. That's a long name. But yeah, I don't know if you have your name blocked just for reference. So I'm going to need, yeah, I'll look it up in a second. So that was Celeste at 211. I can't believe it. Crazy. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits today that are big enough to be like YouTube special hits. That's going to be awesome. So that looks like another collector for Final Fantasy. User 4829. I don't know why sometimes it blocks your name, so I can't see it. Maybe it'll show me in the sales section so I can call you out correctly. But you're up. Let me know. Rip it. Got you. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate you chiming in. It's so weird. I guess it might be Beanstalk, but I don't know. Who knows? You want that Terra? Yeah, right? So pretty. Oh, oh. All right. Oh, I'm upside down. No wonder I'm confused. You want Rip? Let's see the Rip. Let's see what we do for Surge Foil, Aerith, and a Cloud. Nice. That's awesome. Hero. Gabu Gardner. Afrit, Blitzball, Quidus, Summon Fenrir, nice. Eden, Seat of the Sanctum, Garnet, Summon Choco Mog, that's cool. Plains and Foil. We got the Zarkand, Ancient Metropolis, Shalinda, Yvonne Acolyte, interesting. I haven't seen that. Gilgamesh, Master at Arms, nice. Yuna, very nice to get a Yuna. She's great. We got the Laboratory Maniac, the Vendel Adventures, and we're finishing with a Surge Foil, Balthier and Fran. Very nice. Congrats on that. User 4829. Thank you so much for going in. Congrats on these. That's a nice little pull. I like it. We also have the next best question for you, which is, what colored dice would you like to have? I appreciate everyone hanging out. We're doing a little dice set for each order today. For each shipment is the right way to put it. And I think your username was Beanstalk. I don't know why it's neon yellow. Oddly enough, maybe. Maybe. That look better neon yellow. Closest neon yellow I have is a yellow and black combo. Does that work for you? I don't have like a bright yellow, but I got this one. Does that work for you? Otherwise, I can always switch to a different color. You let me know. Yeah, perfect. Beanstalk, thank you so much for going in. Nice way to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I sure appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. So your wife thinks you're a witch? Fair enough. Good pulling it's a weird little like I don't know, stat block thing for people. If you're a good pulls out of booster packs, that's a weird little stat to get. Alrighty. Woo! Rocking through some good stuff today. Having some fun. Thank you all very much for joining me. I sure appreciate it. I'm going to run out of time here shortly, so if anyone does have any last minute things to snag, feel free to do so. My shop is always available at any given time. If you want some stuff shipped to you, I ship same day, next day, depending on the time of purchase, and you can get it really quickly. I live outside Chicago, so everything gets to you as fast as it would be the United States Postal Service based on your distance from there. And more than happy to hook you guys up with stuff you need. Yeah, we'll give it another like 5-ish minutes. If anyone wants to snag anything, you're more than welcome to. And we'll go from there. Is that a new one? Yeah, that's a new one, Invader. I got you. Apologize. Sometimes it doesn't like the chat list doesn't move, so it's tough to say. Pull something good. Got you. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got this time. Low collector booster for Invader Moon. All right. Blitzball, Sephiroth's Intervention, World Map, Queen Braun, Giat, Side Quest, Summon Fenrir, Zidane again. We've seen him a lot. Plains, Cecil, Dark Knight, and Foil. We got Hope Esthium, Art in the Usurper, Cloud, Ex-Soldier in the extended Commander art. Love that. We got you, Seymour Guado, Kenan Bonner Prodigy. That's got to be pretty good. It's not foil, but it's probably pretty good. And we're finishing off with the Water Crystal and Borderless Foil. Very nice indeed as well for that. Let's check the Seymour, though. I'm curious about that, because Kinnan's big as it was. What is he going for these days? Seymour, oh, he's 12 for non-foil. If he was foil, it was 67. And then Cloud, Ex-Soldier, and Extended. What? That doesn't seem right. There's an odd number in there. It said 4. I don't know that that's right. When the foil is 77. I don't know. But any which way, congrats on those. Interesting. Invader, thank you so much for going in. I appreciate it. Let's see. It looks like Matthew sneaking in there. I gotta see what that is. Matthew. It looks like, I think it might be Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon. Where did I put Invader? Invader, there we go. Let's see what Matthew snagged in there. You grabbed, where is it? Come on, there we go. Scarlet and Violet Obsidian. Obsidian Flames. 7 of them. Let me go snag those. 1 second. They're back here. Right, where did you go? 4, 2, 4, 6, 7. All right. For Matthew, or Matthew, I see it now. Matthew, do you want these ripped or shipped? Rippy or shippy for you? See what we can pull for you. Master set? Okay. Nice. Rip, for sure. Let's see how we do. We got 2, 4, 6, 7. Ignore these. We were selling at a showcase at one point. These are the ones that they didn't sell. Let's see how we do on these ones. I'm not an expert. I'm not going to do the weird little move cards around and all that stuff. We're going to see what we can find for you, though. Come on. Why won't you let go? Tight pack. Who we got for Matthew? Penizen. Herdier. Glimmet. Rhyme. Alterier. Mawile. Balfalant. Claydol. Cryonagle. Ooh, we got Vispa in an EX. That's pretty cool looking. Basic energy and your code back there. Now, you'll have to tell me if I hit something crazy nutso for you, because I, unfortunately, am not an expert. You don't know it either. That's good. Perfect. We're in the same boat then. We got a Swablu, Glimmet, Tadbulb, Lechonk, Mawile, Arvin, Stunkfish. We got the Magnezone, Tadbulb, and a Scovillian in foil with the basic energy and your code. All right. I also see user 4829 picked up. Looks like a Final Fantasy as well. We'll do that in just a couple minutes. Rockruff, Wiglet, Shuckle, Bisharp, Crabominable, and Gambit, Vinkalone. You got the Lavesta, Nummel, and a Cloth EX with the I don't even know. Is that a different shiny? It is a different shiny. This one's like textured. This one's like sparkly. That's pretty cool. I think. I like it. Let's go. Start there. Man, I'm such not an expert. You need those? Perfect. Yes. See, I'm doing well. Pokemon is great. We actually have a collection of Pokemon, but I haven't ripped it much. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Barboach, Wiglet, Squovet, Paliptoad, Umbreon. Okay, there's an Umbreon. Poppy, Lunatone, Drillbur. Ooh, Eascue EX in that textured foil. That looks cool with a Sizar behind it. Basic and a code. That's actually, like, the texture is pretty solid on it, too. Interesting. SIR, highest rate. Yeah, this is how my pulling has been today. He's the Ice Cube guy? Fair. Okay. Man, I need a scanner for Pokemon. I don't know. But hey, if he's the highest rarity, I'm doing good then. I like this. Magneton, Timple, Heatmore, Lillipup, Letter of Encouragement, Chandelure, Patrol, Cap, Gloom. Oh, I know these are special, right? So the art rares, that's awesome. With a Toxtricity behind it. Okay, okay. Charizard in that rarity, fun. We got the Gloom in frickin' art rare. Oh my goodness. I need my brother out here. He's a Pokemon expert at this stuff. He'd be like, oh my god, you're pulling so well. And I'd be like, yeah, sounds about right for today. We are pulling well today, chat, in general. It's been a blast. It's pretty, yeah, for sure. A lot of the art rares have been really cool. Illustration rare, and then the sparkly one is the special illustration. Okay, fair. See, I'm glad KCB's here. He's gonna help us understand what the heck is going on here. Surskit, Jermaka, Brokey, Bonsweet. Interesting. It's like they didn't print the text the whole way. That's interesting. Salazzle, Wug Trio, Kangaskhan, Altair, Baltoy, and a Greta. Little trainer action, not bad. Last pack magic. Let's see it. All right. Bonsweet, Magnemite, Larvester, Rowlet, Lapras, Mescarian, Gumshoe, Poppy, ooh, Vroom, and I guess, illustration again. That's pretty cool. Followed by a Sizar behind it again. Damn. I don't know. I think that was pretty solid for Obsidian Flames, in my opinion. I'll take it. Nice. Congrats on that, Matthew. Matthew, you got another question coming your way. And that question is, what colored dice would you like to have? Yeah, right? Yeah, so you got the Varoom, you got the Gloom. Interesting. You've got the ESQ EX textured. You got the cloth in the sparkly star one. And then you got the Vespa Queen in textured as well. Very nice. Congrats on that. Hope we helped you get to the complete set. Working towards it. But Matthew, you do get a set of dice. What color would you like? We're doing a little thing for everyone that's has an order. Gets a set of dice. A little bit of everything. Unfortunately, it's too difficult to describe them all. Pick your favorite color or your least favorite color, or blue. I got blue. There we go. Nice little set of blue and gold coming your way. Set of polyhedrals. Matthew, thank you so much for going in. Congrats on all that. Dice Way, say thank you for being here, being part of this community, and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Very nice. Then we got the next one, which is just refreshing to make sure it all goes there. There we go. Beanstalk, we got your pack. Just confirm for me you're still here so I don't accidentally rip it. Yeah. You're welcome. I like everyone. Rip them. Thank you. I just want to make sure you're still here. How did I get my collectors? I ordered them 2 months ago. I use Stomping Grounds for my orders a lot of times. I also have a couple groups on eBay that I order from. And so my product came in, thank God, because I know there's other places that it didn't come in for people. Let's see. Here we go. Hero, Airship Crash, Vincent's Limit Break. Nice. I hadn't seen that yet. Sahagin, Demon Wall, Coliseum Behemoth, the Gold Saucer, Judge Magistrate Gabaranth, Stolen Uniform Borderless Foil, Forest, we got Midgar, City of Mako, Squall, CD Mercenary again, Kate Sith as well, Cecil. That's a nice lineup, though. Those three are very good. Ooh, you got the Astral Titan, the Primeval Titan in Borderless Foil, and a Clive, Ifrit Dominant. Very nice pack. How much did it cost you? Overall or individually? Individually, it was like just shy of 600 a box, but I had to buy them 2 months ago. Congrats on that, Beanstalk. Very nice. And then overall investment was around 20,000. But that's, yeah. Sometimes you take a leap of faith in hopes that it's a good set. Kind of bet the ranch type theory on this one. And so far, I think it's delivering, which is good. I wasn't sure how this would be. Yeah, no, you'll never get back to retail. Not a chance. Unless you're very lucky and Amazon happens to put up their supply. There's like a little discussion that GameStop, Best Buy, and Amazon will be doing a drop on Friday or the weekend to sell their product. But it's a giant toss-up on if the bots will just steal it all from you. No, we're doing some TikTok today. Wanted to rip on TikTok. Having fun with everyone. Ripping really, really well. Like a little too well sometimes. To the point that maybe I should have opened it all myself. But yeah. We were on Whatnot earlier today. Doing singles, but I decided tonight I wanted to hang out with you guys. You got the one from Jay. Nice. GameStop crashes, Amazon allows bots, and Best Buy Q doesn't even work. Yeah, that's actually exactly what I've experienced. Even my bots are not fast enough to buy on Amazon. Crazy. Collector box from Jay. Do you mean one of the Omega boxes or whatever? Is that what you're referring to? Which supposedly those are going for like $100 a piece right now. It's insane. Crazy stuff, chat. I appreciate everyone hanging out. How'd you send it? Nice. Oh, did you win one? I see what you're getting at. I understand now. Yes, now I understand. Congrats on that, then. That's insane. Good job. Plus some pretty good cards from the looks of it, which is really good. Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff. We did some ripping on whatnot, but mostly I did singles today. Everyone wants the singles more than they want packs over there. And then today on TikTok, we've been pulling really well out of packs. Too crazy, right? I hope he did all right on it. Sometimes his stuff can be seeming really cheap, and it worries me that he won't be around very long doing it at some of those prices. But it's all good. But yeah, pulling well. I got myself a little green chocobo. It's good stuff. Yeah. Oh, second spin. Oh my god, that would make me cry. Yeah, it happens. We've been there. You guys have seen some of mine before. For the most part, I probably won't be doing most surprise sets anymore. They just don't function very well for me. So I don't know. I like the rip and ship side. We've been hitting well today, which is great. Shoot, we even hit well in Pokemon. Let's go. I like that. But if anyone does want to snag anything, I am coming to the end here in the next couple minutes. You're more than welcome to order. As always, my shop's going to be around 24/7. I ship same day, next day, depending on what time you buy. Try and get it out the door as quickly as possible. We have over 50 different types of Magic product in there. Both are your prices good? Yes and no is the hard question there, Birdie. So some of my product is priced aggressively because I was able to get a good deal on it. Other of my stuff is pretty standard out there. In the Pokemon realm, I'm a little aggressive because I've had some leftover product for a while. But in the Magic community, like a lot of it's pretty standard, with some stuff being aggressive just because I had a good deal at some point, or I have a large amount of it. Uh, hope that answered in a waffling manner. Uh, I like to think I am priced fairly for everyone versus what my cost is and what my expenses to sell. Yeah, it is hard to be aggressive. I know. Only some stuff that I've had around for a while or I got a good deal on is aggressively priced. The rest of it is pretty standard based on my costs. True. I have been doing good prices to the best of my ability for a while. What I will say is I don't think Final Fantasy collectors are going to stay this low. Is the Final Fantasy high? Yes and no. So right now today, they dipped actually today. Collector boxes are going for 770-ish, give or take a little bit depending on the time. And there are 12 packs in here. If we want to look at that, when you look at 770, if I bought those at 770 and there are 12 of them, that's $64 a pack if you buy the collection. If you buy the box, right? So 64 is pretty good if you wanted to buy a box. Now, I absorb fees here and all of that. So I'd have to mark up for fees and then make a buck, right? So I have to make a couple bucks to entertain you. So I would say $80 is fair versus where it is right now. I will say it ha ha ha. My game store did $40 per pack, and that was because they wanted to offer it to their people, the people that are the players that are there. Our local game store, nice guy, great. He wanted to make sure his patrons, his people that shop there all the time, got an opportunity to get it. He was sold out day one, and he actually got his full allotment and everything. 60 flash sale? No, I will not do that. It's not worth it. This is the price I've set for him, and I won't discount him anymore. Right now, I expect the boxes to break 1,000 within a month. So I appreciate it, though. Thus is life. Yeah, no. Even at 60 for what I got them for 2 months ago is a net loss, which sucks. Fees aren't fun. That's the way the world works. Yeah, of course. I have plenty of other product in the bin of other different sets that are better prices to go in and pick up for. So more than welcome to pick up other stuff. I know it's expensive. It's crazy. I get it. I wasn't happy that they were higher priced in the first place, but here we are. But I have plenty of other great sets. Tarkir's a great one. That's somewhere in the 30s. Innistrad Remastered 45. Even like you could get Aether Drift for 25 if you want to play with some of that. So, alrighty, chat. Last call for anything if you would like to. I would also appreciate if you guys give me a follow. I'm gonna be doing this more often, a few times a week in the evenings, and probably some daytimes coming up in the near future as well. Had a blast. We pulled incredibly well. I can't believe the price points of some of the stuff we pulled today. Just crazy. Let's see. I've got my list over here. We had a Surge Foil Tifa. Uh, let's see. We had a Surge Foil Tifa. We had the other waifu there. We had a Terra. We had a Y'shtola. A Vivian foil out of a play pack. We had a I can't read what that says. Cloud Sea, that's right, and a Celeste in Surge as well. You've had good luck too, Gavin. Nice. Congrats on that. Ooh, Kazi picking up. I think it's 3. That math makes sense. Where is it? Nope, not that button. This button. Hold on. I'm pulling up the. I'm just refreshing to make sure everything's right. There we go. 3 collector packs for Kazi. Kazi, in the chat, can you just write rip or ship, whichever you would prefer? So I have it. I assume everyone wants to rip these days, but 7 7 stay with me? That's insane. Rip them. Let's do it. Let's see what we can find for Kazi. Off we go. Hilgigas, Gungaga Reactor Town, Magitech Infantry, Fire Magic, Sandworm, Garland, Knight of Cornelia, Shiva, Summon Chocomog, Swamp, Excalibur 2, always nice to get a foil one, Squall, CD Mercenary, Strago, and Realm. We got a Kuja Genome Sorcerer. Ooh, Memories of Nebelheim in foil, the Stroke of Midnight. And we finished off with a Cecil in borderless foil as well. Very nice indeed. Congrats on those. Next. Some of them are good, yes. They are not the Insano ones, but yes. There's good value, especially in the portrait art that you see that comes up with the like solid backgrounds. White Arasite, Town Greeter, Insomnia, Pixie, Delivery Moogle, Diamond Weapon. I love that card. Black Waltz, number 3, Summon Fenrir and Borderless Foil. We got a Mountain, the Water Crystal. Let's say it every time. These are going up. Yeah, I got a green Chocobo. I pulled that 2 days ago. It's great. Minwu White Mage, Umaro Raging Yeti. We got a Sephiroth Fabled Soldier in portrait. Let's go. That's a sexy card to get. We got an Imperial City, the Wall of Omens, finishing off with the Wind Crystal in borderless foil. Damn, dude. You got yourself a Sephiroth. These, I'm going to grade that. The bird, if that's what you're talking about. Let me just get a quick scan on this. I want to know what that Sephiroth is going for these days. Sephiroth, Fable, come on, you can do it. You can do it, Scanner. Today is a good day. Scanning. There we go. Got it. That is ID 382. Currently going $73 for that Sephiroth. Yeah, this one's the new one. One second. So most of the stuff is played. This is a play game more than anything else. But this is yeah, this guy crazy. This is very cool. Last pack magic coming in for Kazzy. Congrats on hitting that Sephiroth. Bird. We got a Dragoon's Wyvern, White Mage's Staff, Call the Mountain Chocobo, Swallowed the Leviathan, Albed Salvagers, Titus, Ultros, Torgal, and Borderless Foil looks so good. Island. We got the Jumbo Cactuar in foil. Congrats on that. Taru. Easy for them to write. Rejoin the fight. Summon Magus Sisters. Nice. We got a Van, Aspiring Sky Pirate. Finished off with a Surge foil. Xenos. Yay, Galvas. Let's go. Flipping it over. You got yourself that awesome looking dragon in Surge foil. Congrats on that. That was a nice pack. You guys are doing well today. Kazzy, congrats on everything you got there. Kazzy, that does bring up another question for you. That is, what color dice would you like? Everyone's getting a set of dice today as a thank you for coming in. This is my first real rip and ship show. So I'm trying to do a little extra dice for you. Kazzy, congrats on that. I got to make a note for that Sephiroth. That's going to be a YouTube hit. Getting hits today, chat. Getting hits. Let's get blue. Let's do this one. I like this one. This is like a followed in order. Captain, yeah, I see that. Thank you. We got a little blue and purple swirl coming your way. Nice set of polyhedrals. Kazzy, thank you so much for going in. Nice way to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I sure appreciate everyone today. Having a good time. Doing all this fun stuff. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, Captain, you're up next. Just confirm in chat, rip or ship for me. We're going to knock this out, see what we can get for you. Rip them, let's do it. See what we can get. All right, we got a hero. The Coral. Laughing Mad Foil. That's a cool looking art. Armin. Ether. Restoration Mage. Reach the Horizon. Titus. Blitzball Star. Summon Anima. Borderless Foil looks great. Island. Serapharon. Summon GF Cerberus. Nice. Cerberus. Can't talk. Transpose. Extended. Observed Stasis. Interesting. That's an aura. We got the Newfound Adventure in foil, the Farseek. That's a few bucks. And we got a Gilgamesh. Master at Arms in the borderless foil to finish us off. Not bad. Not bad at all. Congrats on that. You really want to rip? Yeah, it's crazy. This stuff's so much fun. Congrats on that, Captain. Thank you so much for going in. You have the same wonderful question. That is, what colored dice would you like to get? Black. I got black. All right, let's see. I got a little black and gold coming your way. Nice set of polyhedrals. Captain, thank you so much for going in. Nice way to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us, because I sure appreciate it. Waiting on booster boxes coming in the mail. 4 normal boosters and 1 collector. Very nice, Gavin. That'll be fun. The play boxes are enjoyable to open. I liked it. I opened 2 of them myself. I hit a Stay With Me, the Heuristic Study, in one of my boxes, so that was awesome. I opened 2 boxes of collectors, and obviously when you hit a freaking neon green traveling chocobo, it's worth it, but I hit some other great stuff. I got most of my, so this stack is like my keep stack of all the cool stuff I'm chasing. And so it's like I've got, I hit the Phoenix guy. That was cool. I've got like Bahamut, Aerith, Tifa, Mazamunes, all that stuff. So I've hit a lot of my crazy good stuff that I'm chasing, right? I was hoping to get a lot of that out of the way so I don't sit here opening packs day in and day out for myself and regretting life choices as I do it. But yeah. Yeah, this is the traveling. These are only available in collector in this style. You can get the regular basic art in normal and foil, but not the crazy ones. Tyler, yeah. So if you in the bin, any of the stuff, whatever you pick, you have a choice. You can either have it just flat out shipped to you, and I will ship sealed, ship it out, padded envelope, all that stuff, or I can open it on screen for you. We can go, yay, you did good, or oh, so sorry you didn't do so good with you, as opposed to you just doing it by yourself. Um, that's kind of how it functions. It's just a little bit of fun to get excited with everyone with you ripping. I love ripping packs, and I wanted to rip packs with people, so that's why I'm here doing this. Um, but yeah, if you do buy and I ship them out, they'll be there in. I mean, it'll go out the door tomorrow. I'm outside Chicago, so whatever your ship time USPS from me to there, from me to you is, as long as the United States Postal Service doesn't cause any trouble. Some days, there are days where I'm like, what the heck are they doing? I had a package that I ordered and it came from, I'm going to forget, I think it's Colorado. And it came to Chicago, got redirected all the way up to like Utah, and then came down to Nevada and back to Chicago. And I'm like, this is dumb. So that's been an adventure. Rip on stream, yeah, it's very cool to do. You're from Ohio, yeah. I mean, it's like 2 to 3 business days for them to get to you. It's not bad. To Fort Wayne, yeah. I had one that traveled all around Texas for like a week, and I was like, "What are you doing? This isn't hard." um, so it's been an adventure. But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to jump in, grab stuff if you want to. I should go to bed, but I enjoy hanging out with all of you, so that's a thing. Also, we've been pulling well, makes it even more exciting. It's funny, I did last call a little bit ago, and yet we opened a whole bunch more packs, and now I'm like, oh, well, we'll give it just a little bit more. Good old late night streams. Yeah, it always works this way at night. Just one more pack. Just one more pack. Oh, yeah, right. As soon as you start complaining about it, they're like, well, we got it to a day early for this one. Just worked a double, yeah. I had a daytime stream on Whatnot as well as this. Those the children is great. Chasing them all over the place in a day. Yeah, all sorts of good stuff. The bin is full, or the shop is full of all sorts of different packs. If anyone's looking for other stuff, I mean, there's like Battle for Zendikar and Kaladesh and Mystery Booster 2s and crazy stuff like that. So, you guys are more than welcome to hit any of those. Yeah, go for it. Totally willing to rip or ship it if you want to ship. So good. You can always grab, if Final Fantasy is not your thing, you can go ahead and grab any of the other collectors in there too, as well as any of the play packs, draft packs, set packs. There's some box toppers even in there, which is crazy. Those are always fun. Then, of course, for any of you guys that are like, can't do it tonight, but another day you want to, and I'm not on, my shop's always available. Prices are relatively like pretty good. There's some aggressive pricing in there, like a little bit cheaper for some of the stuff that I have a lot of, or I got good deals. And more than happy to ship same day, next day, depending on what time you order. Tyler, get in a pack. Let's go. Let's see what we can do for you. Tyler, in chat, can you just write for me rip or ship? Let's rip. Let's do it. Oh, yeah? Gavin, go for it. Yeah, I understand wholeheartedly. I like Tarkir Dragonstorm a lot. Obviously, now we're into Final Fantasy, so everyone's forgotten about it, but still, let's see what we can get for Tyler in here. Let's see, we got a Laporte Scout. Rook Turret, Windhurst, Freya, Rida, Poo Poo UFO, okay, Ultimecia, Time Sorceress, with a Primal Garuda in foil. That looks so good. Forest, Vivi, Ornithier, or Ornithier in foil. That's a biggie. That's a biggie. We like that. Waka, Devoted Guardian. Ultima, Origin of Oblivion. Sphere, Grid Extended Foil. We got a promise fulfilled. And we finish with a Balthier and Fran. Woo! Vivi is 50, 60, something crazy like that. So that's a nice little piece to have, plus everything else you picked up. Congrats on that, Tyler. That's awesome. You got yourself a Vivi. This guy's broken. I've heard he's just like crazy broken. So that's really good to get. Yeah, of course. You also get another question, and that's, Tyler, what color dice would you like to get? We're doing a little, every order today has, or every shipment has you can get a set of dice. What color would you like? Any color, within reason. Something with gold, yes. Yes-ish. Now the question is, let me go over here for a second. Let's see if I've got. This one is a really good gold and white combo. Like, just solid. It looks great. That's gonna come your way. Tyler, thank you so much for going in. Nice to the way. Say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us, because I sure appreciate it. Chocobo deck or a VV deck just to have fun, right? I've heard a lot of people doing the Chocobo deck, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. My wife has a bird deck already, so it's like she's just going to dump them in there. So that's going to be really cool. The booster box? You mean the is it the normal bundle box or the gift bundle box? It's like the gift bundle boxes are $250 right now. It's insane. Normal one. No, I haven't seen it yet. I need to get one. I want one of each of those as well, but I was dumb and didn't order them in advance. Made poor choices on those, but did great choices on everything else. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. Yeah, for the gift bundle on TCG was like $250 earlier today. Crazy. I know. I'm hoping I can snag one maybe like on a restock of something somewhere. More likely to get that than get like collector boxes. So we'll see. Keep an eye on it. All right, chat. Really, we're going to do last call. If anyone wants to snag anything right now, go for it. Otherwise, I do have to go to bed. The 2 wires in the slides, nice. I had one of those old pewter ones that like the dial that you would turn. Those were really cool. But yeah. All right, chat. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me. If you got the chance, hit a follow. I'd love to have you around again. We're gonna be doing this more often on evenings as I have available. We'll keep rocking and rolling. Got new stuff coming this week for Pokemon, and we're gonna keep rocking any of the current product that's out here for Magic. So I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your night, and have an awesome day tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. With that, have a good one. Bye. YouTube, thank you so much. 83 views tonight. That's freaking awesome. Those hits are going up there, though. We're going to have some fun. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Bye.